Hello and good evening. Welcome to tonight's watch along with me. I'll be joined by Michael in a bit. Phil's waiting in the background. This is it. If we beat Warsaw, we go top of the group after Napoli dropping points last night against Moscow. Can we get the win and go top of our group? This is such an important night. Let's get going.
Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. Are you ready for the show? Thanks to our sponsors, ADT Taxis, Everards, Hucka Pies, Pink Car Leasing, Leicester Riders, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Peter's Pizzeria, Hope Against Cancer, and Newbie, and Co-Estate Agents. We want your views, we want your comments, so join us live. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good evening. Welcome along to tonight's watch along. It's a big one. You know, we have to take the opportunity to get all 3 points against a team that hasn't won a game after they beat us. So let's bring in Phil, who is live at the ground, ready to go in. So Phil, you ready? I'm going to add with Phil.
Hi, Jono. You're right, mate. Now, listen, I am struggling to hear a word you say because it is so noisy down here outside the King Power Stadium. So I'm probably just going to talk away without being able to hear what you say, all right, mate? But I want to show you a bit of the atmosphere that's down there. Obviously, there's the King Power Stadium. You can see fans coming down. They're all coming to the ground. I think everybody's really excited, looking forward to it tonight. A lot of fans thinking, you know, this is the night tonight. There's been a few comments from the manager and from the players yesterday, Jono, and I think a lot of people are like saying, right, let's see it then. Show us what you've got tonight. So team news looks good. I think generally it shows that we mean to do well tonight, Jono, and the fans down here tonight are apprehensively looking forward to it. We should beat these tonight, Jono, don't you think?
Yeah, we should 100% beat them. We shouldn't go into the game worrying. We need to go into the game thinking we've got an excellent team lineup. Maybe this can change it.
Yeah, it should be. I mean, again, you'd think Leicester... I mean, look, I know we're having a bit of a mixed season in the Premier League at the moment, but we're only a win or two off being in the top 6. This team from Warsaw, they're struggling. Big time struggling in the Polish league. And again, I think you can see from the fans that are down there, you can see the big Christmas tree that's down there. Generally, people, I think, there's Jack. You're right. There's Reedy. They're all down here. We're all just getting ready for the match. We're about to go in. I think we are feeling like it's got to be a Leicester win tonight. However we do it, just win, get top of that league, and then take Watford on Sunday. I think that's what it's all about, Jono.
Definitely, we have to win tonight to give us confidence in the Premier League. If we win tonight, that will kick us. It's like the women's team. If they get a win, it will start into the mentally. We need to do tonight. If we win tonight, I'll tell you what, this is performance now. You can see the boys actually go for it, not just super happy football, want to be aggressive, forward play football, just really test them.
I think, John, I think you said the word aggressive there. I believe you said that. I think that's what we want to see on the pitch tonight. We've been talking about it in the pre-match stuff. We want to see the... I hope the Leicester fans have got a voice tonight. I think they are. I think we're all come down here. I think some of us are a bit annoyed about some of the comments that have been made. I think, yeah, make some noise. Get the clappers out. I agree. Whatever it is, clap your hands, sing the songs, clap the clappers, whatever it is. Leicester fans have got to make some noise tonight. But we need to see it on the pitch as well from that first minute, Jono. That's what a lot of the talk has been, is a little bit worried that in that first 5 or 10 minutes, if we don't have a fast start, if we play slow, Warsaw look like their team, by the looks of it, how they've set up, Jono, from what we're seeing, looks defensive all the way. And that might be hard for us to break down.
That's what worries me. If teams can stop us and frustrate us, that's when we're most vulnerable. So we can mentally just say, right, we'll walk up, those are being silly, and we'll break the park. That means they all need to come out. So we need to stop break down their players, break down their formation, we'll get the goal, and then we'll keep going from there. But we can't lose our heads early. We have to be focused.
You said it, John. I mean, sometimes you say teams are going to come and frustrate us. I think Warsaw will come and frustrate us. But I think sometimes you say be patient, but I think tonight it's not a night to be patient. I want to see us have a real go at it. The sooner we can get a goal in and be 1-0 up, I think the better for everybody. I really do feel like tonight we just need to be at the races from the kickoff. The fans and the team, we all need to be together on it tonight, and we need to get stuck in from the first whistle. Not a slow start, not be patient, just get in. And I want to see. I don't know who. This is my worry, Jono, from the Leicester players. Is I don't know who is going to take this game by the scruff of the neck. It might be Jamie Vardy tonight. I almost want to see him go screaming in to a defender in the first 90 seconds. And then turn around to the crowd and roar at them. And that's what we need. We need something like that.
Well, I've got a few comments. People saying I'm not going to watch the game. I don't want to watch the game. We want everyone to watch the game. Cheer on the lads. We want, that's what I'm on about. We can't just concede or have a bad run of form and go, I'm not watching anymore. We need everyone to get behind the team and cheer.
Yeah. I think that's just what we need, Jono. Is we need some aggression from the fans and from the players tonight. I'm going to start to head in now because it's about 20 minutes to kick off. If I lose signal, apologies about that. But I'll keep chatting for a minute while we're queuing. It'd be really interesting to see I know there's loads and loads of people watching who aren't at the game tonight. It'd be really interesting seeing how they're feeling about it tonight. I think people are excited tonight down at the ground, but there is definite apprehension that there's a lot of pressure on the team tonight. Quite a lot of pressure on the fans in a way from the comments from Brendan Rodgers yesterday and Perez. I think there's pressure on us all to perform as a club tonight and unite. My fear slightly is that things go a bit wrong on the pitch, go a bit wrong in the stands. So let's hope it doesn't happen. Let's hope those fears are put to bed and that actually, we score in the first 10 minutes, gets the crowd going, or the crowd get it going, and we'll see what happens. But it could go either way tonight. It really could.
Yeah. Well, Curtis has said it. This is the night. This is the game tonight. If we win, we can start turning our season around. We fought with Manchester United. That didn't happen. But this is the game I think we need to turn around our season. I think Phil has... you there, Phil? Nope, I think he has gone. So let's remove him. You're right, Curtis. I think this is the night to, turn around our season. If we top our group in Europe, we've done really well. We were, even after the bad start of the season, we're top of the group in Europa League. Then we can turn around to Watford and then give them a good performance. Unfortunately, this stream is just the watch along. We unfortunately can't stream the game to you guys, but we will give you all up-to-date feedback on the game as it's going on. No, because if you remember when Ranieri was in charge, when we won the Premier League, we went into Champions League next season, and then we were doing poor. And Vichai got rid of Ranieri. I don't think our owners are scared to get rid of a manager, depending on what they've done last season. But obviously, there must be some sort of tactics that somewhere along the line Brendan has that he's happy with, and he knows there's progress, and hopefully we can continue growing as a club. I agree, Alex. We need to get this win. Especially with Liverpool in the FL Cup, I don't think we can progress further than that if Klopp goes all out. The FA Cup will be very difficult. Premier League is, we can't obviously it'd be very hard to get into the top 6. So I agree. If this game isn't a win, I can't see us progressing much further in the Premier League. I don't know. Nick. I don't think we have to start getting results. This is the sort of time when, we're starting to get towards the period of the year when the Premier League starts to see the sort of final stages of, not final stages, but starts to sort of see what form the teams are in. And if we're not performing in the Premier League against a team that isn't performing, then, I can't see how Brendan can say, we've you know, we're playing well when we're obviously not performing in the table. I'm not at the game because I live in Newcastle. I'm nowhere near Leicester. I would go to the game, but unfortunately, I'm nowhere near. But no, I'll hopefully be joined by Michael, who's our biggest fan in the US. So hopefully he'll join soon. No, I agree. Claudio got sacked because we're dropping down the table, and this is no different. This is a sort of time when they made that decision to drop Ranieri and bring in a new manager. So maybe this is it. Maybe this could be the last game where top goes right. If they don't see a result in this game or see some sort of progress in the formations, then maybe this could be it, because we can't go much longer. We'll also be in deep trouble. I agree. No matter what, we didn't buy loads of players in the summer, bring loads of players in just to play our best team or play weak teams in the best team. We bought them. We bought all these players to play a good team every game and be at a high level. So we shouldn't be going, we'll play a weak team in this game because, we need to rest players. We need to play our strongest team as much as we can. So even if Klopp does play a weak team, we have to play a strong team just to make sure we can rest in the go from the competition. It's like in the FA Cup, or was it Premier League, where we beat Manchester United when they played one of their weak teams. Even though they played a weak team, we still struggled and we won. I will go to the Newcastle game in April when we play against Newcastle. Hopefully, I'll be able to get a ticket, but fingers crossed. Don't forget to follow us on all the channels. Don't forget to follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all of it, on everything. Please come along and give us a follow. Make sure you like and subscribe for the watch along. We're looking forward to we need to grow. We need to grow to the next part. I don't think so. I think maybe after the Fofana injury, maybe we're a bit like cautious of going hard into tackles. But if the game's on the line, then we need to put bodies on the line. We can't just go, we can't make a tackle because we're worried about injuries and we lose the game. I'd rather us get an injury for a week and win the game, because we've got the depth now to bring in another player. I want all the Leicester fans and the team to prove, what they've said. They've drew what Brendan and Perez said in the press conference. This takes a lot of balls, and if you come out like that, you've got to show in the performance, you mean business, and you can't just say those things and not react. We need to see reaction from the team. We need to see reaction from Brendan, and we see reaction from the fans. We need to give our team support. We need to shout as loud as we can, be as loud as we can for the team. Let's see if Michael is coming on. He's meant to be my side host, and unfortunately, he's a bit late, so I'm going to give him a wakey message. I think if we beat Warsaw tonight, I think we can give Watford a good game. But they have beaten Manchester United recently, and they seem like a good team. Ranieri's at the side, so be a lot of pressure on us to beat Ranieri at Watford. Be a bit of, he may want to come back and prove to him as a good manager. So hopefully we do get that win, but it'll be a very tough game. I'll be doing it with Michael. I've tried to message him, and I don't know where he is. I think it's a bit late, or he's in bed. I'm waiting for him to get back, but I'll keep an eye out. But it's meant to be me and Michael, but it's me for the time being. At the moment, it seems a bit like Corpuel disguised. It's side-to-side football, not very aggressive, very flat. We got zonal marking to, the Crows fly home in defence. We're trying to do zonal marking, but it's not working for set pieces. It's awful. But I'm just going to run through a few stats from Leicester City and Warsaw. So, since Leicester played Warsaw last in the Europa League, both teams have played 9 games apiece. We have won 4. They have won 0. We have drawn 3. They have drawn none. We have lost 2. They have lost all their games since playing us in all competitions. Aside from penalties, we have scored 16. They've only scored 7. But we have conceded, excluding penalties, 19 goals, and they've conceded 16. So they've conceded a few less goals than us. But obviously, you know, it is different leagues, it is different competitions. But it does show that we score loads, but we concede loads. So we need to fix that. But we're coming against a team against Warsaw who's looked pretty poor. But it's difficult. You know, even when you're in a rut like we are, it's tough to break out of it, and we need to go out there and prove a strong performance. Because as me and Phil discussed, they're set up as defensive. They're set up defensively, and you know they're there to frustrate us. If we get frustrated, then you know it's going to be difficult to break them down. We don't break them down, we concede. I think it could be tonight. You know, currently we are 12th in the table, and last 5 games we've won 2, lost 2, and drawn 1. And we're currently bottom of our Europa League table, if you know, with a game in hand. But it's currently our bottom. But I think if we don't win tonight against a team that everyone knows is performing really badly in the Polish league, if we don't win tonight or show a good, you know, if we have a poor performance, then there's no excuse for me. We've got a really good team, got a really strong team going out there. So tonight, for me, I said it a few times. For me, this is one of the most important games. If we don't win this, then I've got no confidence left in Brendan. So hopefully, he does well. I don't want him to go, but if I don't see improvement, then I'm sorry, he's got to go. So what do you guys think of the first team lineup? So let's just run through that. So in goal, we've got Schmeichel as captain. We are going as a 4-3-3. So we've got Thomas in left back, Castagna in right back, Evans and Suunchu as centre backs. We've got Sumare, Ndidi, and Madison in the midfield. We've got Lookman on the right, Barnes on the left, and Daka as the striker. What do you guys think of our lineup? Do you think it's a good lineup? Do you think it's, you know, do you think it's a, you know, we should have had the player starting? Do you think Vardy should have started? Do you think Danny Ward should have started? I think Danny Ward deserves a break. I think he deserves a few games regarding how he played, what he did in the you know, in the Euros. I don't think, I'm happy Vardy isn't playing because he hasn't really done much in the last previous few games. But I agree. What has Nacho got to do to get the start? What has Nacho got to do to have a first team start? He did amazing last season towards the end. He got loads of goals. He was one of the top strikers in Europe at one point. He was scoring that many. But I think Vardy, I'm happy he's not playing, but I really think we should have gone with Nacho and Daka up front, and then utilise Vardy in the second half if he's even on the bench. I agree. Daka, you know, we're all calling for Daka. We want Daka to come on and prove that he's, you know, he's here for business. He's here. We're not just there for, you know, He's not just here for fill up a space. He's here to do a job, and he's here to, make a presence. He wants to be in this club. He wants to make a difference. And for me, this game has got to prove that he is a big game player. Michael has just come in. Michael, are you ready to join the stream? Michael is ready. So here is Michael, the biggest Leicester fan from across the pond. Here he is, Michael. Good evening, Michael.
Good afternoon. Greetings from the U.S. Happy Thanksgiving to all the United States Foxes fans. Today we celebrate the day that the first English settlers survived their first winter in the new land and had their harvest. So we're all thankful here in the U.S. and we'll be thankful for a win with the Foxes today because we need it bad.
We do need it bad. We do need
some cheer in the club with all the rumors around Brendan and 5 winless games in a row. It's just like we're so down on our club. It's like we forgot that we were in 5th place 2 seasons in a row, and that any team that comes to the KP, they have to play their best game or else they're not going to come away with any points. We're still, one of the great clubs in England, one of the best squads in the league, in the division. So let's have some faith. Let's back the boys. Let's back the manager. And, let's get 3 points and move on to Napoli.
Yeah. We need these 3 points. For me, we have to win. There's no draw. We have to win. I want to see goals. Michael in the stream, when there's goals, is hilarious. He's brilliant. You have no ears left or hearing because he's so loud. So I want to have goals. I've got my clapper. I feel left out when Michael's got his clapper and I haven't, so I've brought out my clapper for the game.
Right on. I'm trying to get my stream together here. And I was
right.
Here we go. The players are walking out of the tunnel, or they're at least lining up in the tunnel in the KP. Nice.
There you go, Michael. Fee wishes you a happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Fee. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Thank you.
Let me just bring up. What was that stream, Michael? You said that's really good. Was it?
Oh, was it He's Goal? HESGOAL.com.
So what do you think of the lineup, Michael? Do you think it's a good lineup? You're happy with the team?
I actually haven't seen it, so I'm looking at the players. It looks like Soyuncu.
So I'll run through our lineup. We've got Schmeichel in goal. We've gone with a 4 at the back, with Castagna on the right, Soyuncu, Evans at centre back, and Luke Thomas at left back. We've got Sumari and Ndidi at CDMs. Then we've got Barnes on the left, Lookman on the right.
It looks like Madison,
and Daka. Madison in the middle and Daka up front. So we're going with a 4-2-3-1. Sorry, I thought it was 4-3-3, but it's a 4-2-3-1. I think it's a very defensive lineup, but on the counter. But I think we have the opportunity to really pressurize them. What do you think?
Absolutely. I think that the combination of Ndidi and Samari in the middle of the field, let these guys work together a little bit as the season goes. And in these European games, their partnership in the middle as it develops will be one of the forces in the midfield in the division, I believe, if that's how Brendan wants to play while he's rotating the squad. This squad right here looks really high energy squad.
I think Steve disagrees with you. I think he thinks it's going to be another ball fest. But without Madison, last game we were ball fest. So we've got a creative player in midfield. We've got 2 really fast counter-attacking players with Lookman and Barnes. Daka's really quick. If we counter, we've got 3 extremely fast players on the counter.
Absolutely. I mean, Samari and Ndidi, I think they're pretty good at getting the ball through the lines and get Madison the ball some space in between the lines so he can turn and let one loose to Daka. I don't know about the Boarfest. I just seen flames coming out of the European night sky in Leicester, pyrotechnics. I mean, the fans are up. They got their signs. They're making a little tifo out of the signs or something. I don't know, but it looks very exciting. I wish I was there.
Yeah, it looks It looks incredible. The Warsaw fans have come out in force. Apparently, Phil said there's loads of Warsaw fans there. But I want the crowd to be fully with us. I want the crowd to, you know, be with I want the crowd to be with the team, regardless of what's been said in the media, regardless of last game's performance. I want the whole a whole fan base there just to go crazy. We need, because Warsaw fans won't be quiet. Even if they're losing, they won't be quiet. We need to make our voices heard. We need to be, no, this is our city. We need to prove to them that we're a big city, and we get the win.
Absolutely. And I guess I haven't been on the fan chat since the overachieving and the booing, and it just seems like the fans right now are a little disillusioned with everything about the club, and it's just the five winless games run of form. It's just, I don't know, our attitude sometimes about the squad and the team is just very wishy-washy, and I understand that is football, but I think that we should always try to back the boys in public.
Always back the ball. Always back the boys.
Always back the boys in public, and I know they have little supporter meetings and stuff like that, but let's back the boys in public. It's just a lot of noise around the club. It's just not good for the players. It can't be good for the players. I've seen some comments like, oh, they're professionals and they have a job to do. We're talking about 22-year-old kids out here.
Yeah,
we're talking about kids. And so just think if you berated a child who's trying to perform for you and they made mistakes, just think about it that way. I mean, Johnny Evans, he can take it, but Luke Thomas may not be able to take it. So
no,
that's my take.
Yeah, I agree. So guys, for the game's about to kick off, what do you think the score will be? Do you think it'll be a tight game? Do you think we'll just lose, or do you think we'll absolutely annihilate them? What do you guys think? Get your score predictions in for kickoff. And this is just for Fee. I know she always likes this. Here is the score for Fee. I hope she appreciates that. Fee says 2-1 to Leicester. Hayden says 2-0 to Leicester. I think it's going to be 2-0 to Leicester. I think once we break down Warsaw, I think we can get a few goals, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to hopefully get a goal early. If not, I think it'll be a tough game. But the more the game goes on, the more they'll settle.
Players take the knee. Jono, what's your stream looking like?
It's zoomed on Brendan's face, and the players are on the pitch about to kick off, and they've just taken the knee now. So can you pause your stream and then wait for you to catch up?
I cannot pause my screen.
Go pause your stream. Okay, I think Mike will be the one who gives the score and up to date on this, the cheering. I'll just be here talking about what's happening on the pitch aside that.
My timestamp is at 33, 34, 35. Warsaw with the shot on goal from outside the box, and Schmeichel handles it easily along the ground. The pitch is a little slick, a little wet. Right off the kickoff, we got a ball deep in the Warsaw half out here on the weak side, and Daka put a cross in to Madison. He just couldn't handle it, and Warsaw came on and counterattacked and got that shot on goal.
Do you think they'll be nervous with the squad? Do you think they'll be nervous because they know how much lies on their shoulders?
Look, I'm sure that every time they get on the pitch at nighttime, they have a little butterflies going on.
Yeah.
But I mean, once that whistle blows, it's a soccer game. Thomas and Harvey play a little 1-2 down the sideline. They're running next to each other. Oh, and the ball is out for a corner. But what are we going to do with the corner? What are we going to do?
That's what they're not going to do. They're not going to zonal mark.
They're not going to zonal mark. That's for sure.
I'm just be a second. I think my girlfriend's got me my pot of my dinner.
Got your kegs and eggs? Well, I guess it's not kegs and eggs for you. So in the 3rd minute, the Foxes have the first corner. course, James Madison's going to take it. It's an in-swinger. Good ball. Right on the spot, but it's headed away, cleared out to Samari, edge of the box. Samari puts a cross in early. It's headed away and cleared. Thomas leaves it for Madison, who's doing this little shimmy on the corner of the edge of the box. He takes a shot from the corner. Woo! And it's just over the bar, but Madison is already feeling it. He seems like he knows that he's going to be the one who has to take the ball in the hole and make something happen. And it looks like he's ready to do that today.
There you go. Look, someone just said Madison looks up for it tonight.
Yeah, there we go. Empty ass. Cheers, empty ass.
Everyone looks up for it. Everyone looks up to it. Everyone looks like they're pumped up at it, you know, win their half in the second minute.
Here we go. To build a football team. He came from side of that. Now he's run a roll. We play from the back. We counter-attack. Champions of England. You made us sing that. Yeah, let's go.
But I was eating.
That pumps me up.
I wonder what the stadium's like. I wonder what they're sounding like.
Let me see. I can't really turn it up and hear at the same time, but well, I mean, the fans, you know, like I said, we are kind of wishy-washy. So the boys, I mean, we might not boo, but you got to do something if you want us to cheer.
You can't just do nothing and expect us to do it. We need to see a bit of excitement. We need to see shots. We need to see pressure.
Right. So like already we got some of this around the back. Amarty, Soyuncu to Amarty. But Soyuncu puts the ball over top to Harvey. Harvey, nice first touch. Harvey, he's in the box. It's not Harvey. It's James Madison. The ball shuffled away from him. And indeed, he has to take it back all the way to Soyuncu, who, of course, gives it to Amarty, who, of course, swings it over here to Samari. And Lookman. Back out to Amarty and all the way back to Schmeichel. It looks like we're still going to play the way that all the fans boo about, and we haven't played really well, but at least we're not 5 in the back.
Yeah.
There's that. We'll see how this goes today. Madison coming to get the ball all the way at the halfway line, and then he swings it out to Amarty. But the ball needs to move faster. Stagnant.
It's been too slow.
When the ball moves, you need to move off the ball. Madison puts the ball over top to Daka, and it's just over to the keeper. Daka gives him a thumbs up.
At least it's not just like passing around the back and, you know, trying to build it up. We're actually, rather than move over the top and try to make a chance, we've got the fast players to do it.
Right. And Warsaw is not going to go down without a fight today. No. Here, now, give me 1 second.
So, unfortunately, Michael, I'm a bit behind Michael, but I'm 5.5 minutes in, so I don't know how far behind I am for people watching it on TV, but...
Exactly. All right, cool. Oh, neighbor wanted to borrow some toilet paper. Did I miss a shot on goal? I missed a shot on goal. And we have another corner, it looks like.
Every fan should be going behind the team. We can't just be sitting there quiet. We need to be pumped. We need to give the players, you know, encouragement to go forwards and get the win.
And they play the corner short. Little 1-2 back to Madison. He puts across the box, and it's cleared out for a throw-in. Thomas and Daka are trying to play a little 1-2 over here, but it looks like, or not Daka, Lookman, but it looks like Lookman was offside. Oh, no, they're giving a throw in to Warsaw. Warsaw on the counter. Samari runs him down. Love it. Shoves him off the ball. And Leicester's on the way back. Samari, he lays one off for Lookman. Lookman all the way down the sideline. Samari, ball at the touchline. Centers it to Ndidi. Ndidi with the early crossover top. It misses everybody. Barnes at the far corner. Barnes, he's taking his man on. He's in the box. He puts a little dink over the top. And it clears everyone. And out of bounds for a goal kick. The boys look up to it.
They do look up to it from what I can hear. I'm trying to find a new stream, but you're right. Lookman, I want to see Lookman do well. I think the first few games he played was really good. Then he's just been off a little bit, but I want to see him do well.
Yeah, I wonder if Brendan's just trying to find the right combination for each of these players that play together. I think maybe, him playing Castagna and Lookman on one side is him trying to figure out something today. I don't know. Maybe they've played together on the side before, and I just don't remember, and they did really well. Where's Io, though?
Yeah, I don't know what Io is, actually. I think he's injured.
Is he injured? Because
maybe. Do you guys know what's happened to...
Yeah, if anybody has a word on Iosi Perez that I don't know.
Marty is in for Evans. If Evans was dropped last minute. I don't know why. It could have been during pre-match training on the pitch. Maybe he caught a little knock or something. Maybe it was just flare up with his injury, but I don't know. But Amati, Amati has been really good all season. I can't see that being a massive dip. Amati's been brilliant for us. We've been actually one of the players of the season so far for Leicester. So I think it's not too bad.
Yeah, he's been really good in international break. He was really good in Ghana. I watched a bunch of those games. Glad Castagna is in the game. He seems to be our most consistent player all season. And I wonder what it's going to take to keep him as well if we don't make European football. These Belgian players that are, top of the world, top of Europe, they want to play against the guys that they play against in world football as well. Harvey taking on his man in the box. The ball is through the decker. Let's go, Leicester!
This is why we want to see goals with Michael in the stream. It is Leicester City 1, Legia Warsaw 0.
Oh, my goodness. Harvey comes down the sideline. He takes his man on. He comes across the 18-yard box, and the ball just kind of like shuffles around, and Daka's like Johnny on the spot. He's onside. Oh, he turns his man, just shields him off, and just left foot. Oh, wrong foot.
This is the Leicester we've been wanting to see all season. Come out the gates and hammer. We don't want tippy-tappy football. We want to see attacking football.
Direct football. Patson Daka is Johnny on the spot. He is a pure striker, a pure goal scorer. If the ball is anywhere near him and around the box, he is going to make an attempt on goal, and it's going to look really good every time. It does look good every time. I love this dude. I love him.
Big fan of Slipknot, just saying. Big fan of Slipknot. Yeah, great goal.
He's just a pure striker.
I agree with Ivan. Daka will score today, and then he would be dropped in the Premier League. V, thank you so much for the sticker. Really, really appreciated. We love the support.
Thank you, V.
We do this because we love Leicester City. We don't make any money off it. All the money that does go through the subscription to StreamYard or and sort of stuff like that. We just do it because we love you as fans, we love Leicester City.
We love your engagement. I love watching the games with other people, even though we're not in the same room. I love that we're watching together, we're commenting together. You know, we're sharing this experience as Leicester City supporters, and I love it.
They've been dackered. They have been dackered. This is what Daka can do.
Yeah, that's what he does. Johnny on the spot. I love it.
The King Power is loud. It is singing. And at the moment, with that goal, we are top of the group. We're 1 point clear from Spartak and Napoli, 2 points away from Legia Warsaw, and we're +1 goal difference.
Nice. Oh, we can pile some more on. But Legia Warsaw is not going to go away if we remember the reverse fixture, you guys. These guys were really tough. Or maybe we were just really poor.
I think we're really poor.
Yeah, we were really poor.
Well, as I said before this, do you know the stats from the last 9 games they've had? They gave
No.
Oh.
I don't know.
So from the last time we played Warsaw, in all competitions in their league, they have played 9, so have we. We've won 4, they've won none.
Ooh.
We've drawn 3, they've not drawn any. We've lost 2, they've lost their last 9 games since they've played us.
Oh no, that is just bad news for us. Like this is their game where they have confidence. They're like, we beat these guys 1-0. We could do it now. Oh my!
Yeah, it gets better, right? We've excluding penalties, right? In cup competitions, we've scored 16. They've scored 7. We've conceded. We've conceded 19. They've conceded 16.
Oh my goodness!
So they don't score much and concede loads. We score loads and concede loads, right?
Right.
So that's why I think we won't keep a clean sheet.
Well, we got to score. Dak is the guy to do it. Daka is the guy to do it. He already did 4 for us in a European match. He can do it again. He's already on the sheet. 15 minutes in.
I'm on 13 minutes and a half. What's that stream again, Michael? You said
He's Goal, HESGOAL.com. He's Goal.
That's the one.
Yeah. I love it when Castagna gets the ball. He looks up. He looks to be direct. He looks
14:59.
There you go. You're ahead of me. I'm at 53, 54, 55. Perfect.
There we go. Back in it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, He's Goal always has a good stream.
Well, quality no, but I need to get to watch it.
Right. Yeah. You get to watch it. I watch the UFC fights. All right.
Why is Clapper so old that it's got this player on it?
Oh wow. It looks like it's still brand new, like you never clapped it before.
We've got a new nickname for Daka. Dapper Daka. That's a brilliant nickname for Daka. I love that.
He is dapper.
Come with a new nickname for Daka.
I have a bunch of new Namibian. Where's he from? Zambia or Namibia? He's from Zambia.
From Zambia, I think.
Yeah, Zambia. I got a whole bunch of new Zamibian friends now. I think they saw the TikTok.
At the moment, it's Warsaw actually pressuring Leicester. Leicester are held back in the box. Warsaw trying to find their way in. They're trying to switch it from left to right. From the left-hand side of the box. Warsaw tried to go through. It's kept out and it's been cleared by Marty for a Warsaw corner.
This is like their first real spell of possession. And Big Dan's there to shuffle him out for the corner.
Cheers, Kemba. He is from Zambia. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. I'm really sorry.
It was close, I'm sure, Kayemba. Oh, here we go. Zonal marking again and stuff. Oh, my God.
Where's the player on the back post? That's where we've conceded every single set play.
So look where Luke Thomas is right here. He's like...
Oh, good header away. He's been cleared. Not properly. D's trying to get it away. We're on the counter-attack now. Left-hand side. Oh, heavy touch from, I think that's Barnes. And we also have the ball again at halfway line. Oh.
Come on, Harvey. Oh, it's just a real heavy touch. But Warsaw was back. They knew the threat. They knew the threat.
They know our threat. They know our threat of the front three. We've got amazingly quick front three, and they know that we need to stop that. Warsaw have got it in the halfway line. Daka has picked it up in the halfway line, trying to keep possession, but it's apparent. Well, points referee not fouled, but I think it was. But hey ho. Yeah, Mike. Even if we're against a bigger team than Legia Warsaw, I think we'll be punished. Right, Sumari, if anyone doesn't know, Sumari's got to be really careful because he's on a yellow card. If he gets a yellow card in this game, he'll be ruled out of the next game automatically. So hopefully I hope he's in the silly and he's given a foul away. So let's hope he isn't stupid and
I'm not really mad at Sumari getting those types of fouls. Like, that's just, those are effort fouls. That's what he does. He gets back at sideline to sideline in the middle of the field and gets the ball. Those type of players are going to accumulate yellows. But he does need to be careful for the rest of the match. He probably is going to come off at halftime now.
Legia Warsaw have got a free kick, cross it into the middle, and it goes straight out for a goal kick. Over everybody. We need to be careful though, because if you look at that, if that was any slower, that was
a good ball. That was a really good ball.
Back post, they were unmarked. We're very lucky there.
Yes, and it's just overloaded the far post. It just put a ball it bounces in the 6-yard area. Oh my goodness.
I agree, Francesca. This is why I said the longer we leave it, the more Warsaw will get into this game. That's why I said it's so important to start off on the right foot and score, because if they get to the game and we didn't score, they'll frustrate us. So I'm happy we got the goal. Let's just build on it. Let's cross into the middle. Oh, another shot. Oh, it's deflected. Another shot is blocked again. It's gone to the right-hand side for a Leicester City throw. Well close.
Harvey just taking the ball all the way to the touchline, and oh my goodness, Sumari, nice.
Castanho Castanho's making a throw in from the right-hand side. Goes out to Sumari. Back to Castanho on the right-hand side. Castanho and Sumari pass it between one of them. Madison's got the ball in the middle. Pass it back to the right to Sumari. Pass it winner to Madison. Madison's got the ball. Madison turns. He shoots and it's a goal! Get in! Goal by Madison.
Oh my goodness. This game is over.
Great goal. Brilliant goal. Well played by Leicester City.
Look, this reminds me of the Mahrez where he swings it from the right, he puts it on the left, and puts it. Oh my goodness. He's just not as far out. James, play the goal, man. Play the goal.
Guys, it is Leicester City 2, Legia Warsaw 0.
To build a football team, he came from Simon and now he's one of our own. We play from the back. We counter-attack. Champions of England, you made us sing that. Yeah.
What a goal by Madison. The first comment I saw earlier said Madison looks into it, and that is the Madison we've missed all season. That was superb by Madison.
Give me the ball. Let me see what I can do. We're playing against this farmer league. They're all in college, or they're professors, PE teachers.
Warsaw on the counter attack though. Warsaw left the side of the box, crossed it in. Great defending, blocked it out by Amate. Amate has got it. No, Sumari. Sorry, not Amate. My pixelation is really bad. Sumari has got it out for a Leicester goal kick. Brilliant defended by Sumari.
Absolutely. Like his base. He has a really strong base. Come on, Leicester. I might be a little too excited.
Yeah, I forgot to get your name wrong.
It's
this is Madison we've missed from last season. This is the Madison we've missed. Hopefully this isn't an onslaught of goals because we don't need to spend a lot of money on the stream, but I appreciate the super sticker. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Feet. Thank you. What a great goal. What a time. What a time to be a Leicester fan. Come on, let's go.
I agree. I want the Chelsea game to be. I wanted Brandon to shout at the players so much it scared them because
he doesn't.
I want the players to wake up.
He doesn't shout. No,
but I want that Chelsea game to be a wake up call.
You probably
we are on fire. We've been This is a completely different Leicester that played against Chelsea in at the weekend.
Absolutely, Antoine. We are on fire. Madison's goal was fire. Daka's goal was fire. Harvey Barnes, he looks like he wants the ball too now.
This is what happens when we go forwards. This is the football that we missed. If we pass it on the back, we can see because we can't defend. We attack and we score because we've got brilliant forwards. This,
absolutely. Great point. Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree, Francesca. We've been missing this Leicester City. And speaking of that, we've got a corner. Cross it in by Madison. Oh, Marty couldn't header it towards goal, and their keeper smothers it.
Whew.
If it doesn't end up 5 or 6-0, fuming. That's why I've shouted out to my cousin Andrew, who's watching the stream tonight. Cheers, Andrew. But,
hey, yeah, that is the sentiment of the fans. Like, we got to destroy teams. I think we need to score 4 goals every match in order to win. Because
we can't defend, can we?
We cannot defend. And if you think about our wins this season, only a couple of them are like 2-1, 1-0. A lot of them are like 3-1, 4-1, 4-0, 4-2. Like, we got to score a lot of goals sometimes. The Moscow game is just the one that just sticks in my head where every time we scored and we're like celebrating, we think we're up, that they,
Also cross it in, head it out. Also got it edge of the box. Trying to work around the left. They've got it on the left-hand side. Trying to work their way in, but Leicester City are pressing against them, not letting them have any opportunity to cross it. But it's gone on the left-hand side channel, going left-hand side of the box, cutting inside, cross to the middle. And it's claiming for a handball. It's a penalty to Warsaw.
Yikes. See, and this is how it happens for us too, man. This is how it happens.
Let's see. Will VAR rule it out?
VAR is not going to rule out a handball penalty.
To be fair, it doesn't look like he meant it. His arm, like he was trying to balance himself, and it hit his head into his arm.
He raises his arm. He raises his arm like this. He does this. What is that? Come on, bro.
Come on, Schmeichel.
Yeah. Aye. So I'm like 26, 27, 28.
I'm 39, 25, 40, 41.
Oh, yeah, you're going to see it way before I do. So you got to make the call.
Well, yeah. Oh, watch this, watch Michael, and it's rebounded in.
Are you? Oh, no. Don't excite me like that. He saves it. He saved it. Oh. And then he suffered. And then the penalty taker absolutely suffered for it. It looks like he got kicked in the you-know-wheres. Oh. Does Legia deserve a goal? Absolutely not.
They got lucky with the penalty. They got a handball.
It doesn't matter. Like, we encroached. Michael came off his line. Just let the goal stand and let's get on with the game.
Yeah. Like, we all knew we were going to concede, but let's just hopefully.
Well, at least
Soyuncu headers the ball into Ndidi.
Is that what?
Soyuncu tries to clear of the header, hits Ndidi's head into his arm.
Why did Ndidi go for it?
Now, Nick, let's see how we respond. Will we just sit back and try and keep the 1-0?
Absolutely not. There is way too much football left to play. There is no way that we continue to play this from.
I thought this was going to be I won't have to do this, but that's the City 2, Legia Warsaw 1.
Terrible. I don't know why indeed he even goes for that ball. It's like 3 feet away from him, headed by one of his teammates, going clear.
Warsaw now on the attack. We're counter-attacking on the left-hand side, and we got fouled. Oh, according to the referee, it's no foul. We got tripped, and referee saying, get up, Dackers. I don't know how that wasn't a foul, but hey-ho. Brendan is furious at the officials.
Whoa. He just gave away a penalty for a handball, but we can't get a... Oh, I've never seen Brendan in the face of an official like that before.
Right, we got it in the halfway line. Samari whacks its left-hand side over to Barnes. Barnes controls it, passes it back to... How are we not getting a free kick? Finally won a free kick. I think it's Polish.
That needs to be a card. You say the ref's Polish? He looks Italian.
I don't know how this referee.
He's talking to Madison and telling him like he got this much of the ball. I'm just like, I don't believe him. But the referees this season have been absolutely horrible, and we cannot let a referee determine how many points we get off this game today.
Right. Oh, an awful free kick. It was just a pass to the goalkeeper. We need to get another goal soon, because if we get another goal, they'll be demoralised, as I agree that Luke said. If the longer we leave it, the longer Warsaw get into this game. Warsaw haven't won a game out of 9 games. They haven't won a single one. They've lost all their last 9 games. They've been drawn.
Wow.
Again, in the Polish league, Warsaw one enters the box, tries a shot, it's blocked away, edge the box still, another shot, and Schmeichel collects. Oh.
They beat us 1-0 in the reverse fixture. It was the last game they won.
Counter-attack. Madison in the middle. Madison in the box. Madison chips in the middle, and it's cleared. Oh.
The boys are up for it today. They know what
they know what's on the line.
They know what has to happen. They know what Brendan wants. They know that the fans are booing. They know that Brendan's Man U rumors. This game means something today.
Oh my God, that was so lucky. The other shot from out to the other shot. Amati headers it to the side. Almost goes in bottom left corner.
Yikes.
Madison looks keen. He'll be subbed, but getting tired at this rate. I'd rather he go off being tired rather than him off going being bad. Because when he's tired, it means that he's worked his arse off. Yeah, I agree. By Francesca said it's end-to-end stuff. We need to, if it's end-to-end stuff, anything could happen. We need to control the game, relax, slow the game down.
Well, it's only been end-to-end since the penalty. I mean,
we in the first half an hour, we've been the dominant side ever since Warsaw took the penalty. It's been 50-50, but we were so dominant. They also didn't have a look in.
We definitely need to get our composure. And this referee, I don't know. What is he trying to do? I'm still at the 30, 31, 02, 03.
Also take it, short corner to the side, tries to cross it in, it's outside the box. Heads it towards the middle, and Schmeichel runs and collects it and holds it. Schmeichel holds the ball, still holding it in his hands. He's not kicking it out for a counter-attack. He's holding it, and he's going to pass it short to Such, I think.
Yep. That's the way we play now.
He rolls it out to the left. Why aren't we... See, now, if we're doing that, Warsaw pressing. Warsaw presses now. Schmeichel's got the ball in the box, being pressed by 2 players. Now he hoofs it up when we could have opportunity.
Yeah. If we're going to play this out from the back and we're getting pressed by Legia Warsaw and we can't break them down, then we got to stop playing that way. Yeah. We got it.
Michael could have easily. We've got 3 of the fastest players in this game up front.
But, I mean,
on the left-hand side, Renaissance looking forward inside the box. Left-hand side. Pass to the middle, it's blocked and it goes out for a corner.
I'm just saying that if we're champions of England and Europa League the last 2 seasons, and we're playing against the best team in Poland, not even the best team in Poland.
In fact, they are currently.
I was going to say that 18th best team in Poland. We did lose to them. Let's not disparage them too much now. We did lose to them, okay?
They are 17th in the Polish league.
Yeah.
They have lost, yeah.
But, come on, guys. Let's step it up. It seems like whenever we play these teams that are supposedly below us, clubs that are below us in stature and player quality.
Hang on a minute.
Let's go!
Yes, that's in! Come on, we needed that.
Nigeria! Wow! Did we get the back? Did we score in the corner? Let's go! Let's go!
Indeed, he's doing that to the referee. Michael, play the song.
Barksdale.
I can't play it. I don't know why I can't play
Champions of England.
Oh,
Guys, it is Leicester City 3, Legia Warsaw 1.
Yo, and they love each other so much. Like Madison giving a hug. Oh, here we go. Oh, hey, the referee is not giving a free kick. Oh, man, wow. Madison beat the first man on a corner. The ball was like on the 6-yard.
We finally don't lead from a set piece. We score from one. It's a miracle.
It was a great ball. Wow. Let's go.
Look at the again for the super sticker. Really appreciate your support.
Super sticker fee. Yeah. 99-cent super sticker every goal. Let's go, Leicester.
Stephen, where was this Leicester City against Chelsea? Where? It's not because it's a rubbish team. The attitude's different. If we play the same way against Chelsea, it'll be a much tougher game. It's because we're passionate.
It's pretty much the same team, right? Minus Vardy and minus Evans.
Oh, it's gone for a Leicester City corner, I think.
Harvey's in the box taking this guy. Oh, that has to be a corner. Harvey might be a little frustrated. He's like seeing everybody.
Comment I don't like. Someone's put a comment I don't like.
Uh-oh.
I think they're pranking me. I don't know.
They can't be pranking. We have good streams. We're up there. We're like right up there, man.
No. I think someone's trolling me. Someone just said it's 3-2.
I don't know how it could be 3-2. We have a corner right now.
Ever since man has got a haircut, he's been playing better.
Ever since he got hurt, he's been playing better.
Ever since he had a haircut.
Oh, he doesn't have a haircut, does he? Did he shave? Shave his mutton chops? I haven't noticed.
Yeah, great. Thank you. I agree. Where's this? We need this passion every single game.
Great. This is a must-win game, though, right? Like, can you imagine the team talk before this game as opposed to the team talk before a league game where you're going to have another one next Sunday or anything like this? This is a tournament. You gotta understand, like, the team talk before one of these. This is Europe. This is European. Look at the patch, right? They got the patch on the shoulder. Let's go.
I'm only going to trust this guy's comments for the score from now on.
No, we have good streams. Like I have a legit stream that's probably as close to, the UK as possible. And you are ahead of me. So I know that you have a good stream.
Great. Thank you so much for the super. That's for us. Well, for the £4.50, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Everything goes towards the stream, so we really appreciate it. And I agree, we finally have urgency. We're closing players down. We're playing with passion. Every player looks like he's going for it. How was that a free kick?
I mean, he kind of ran him down, but that's the effort that we want from our wingers.
Yeah. I don't mind giving a foul. I'd rather them just go, I'll try and foul them and get the ball rather than just walking behind them.
Right. Get a foot in, chase them down, get a foot in, put your body on them, put a hip on them.
So it's pretty much the end of the first half. It's 38 minutes in. I know we might be behind some other people, but for me and Michael, it's 38 minutes.
Right, 38th minute.
Who's been the player that's impressed you the most?
Oh, me, or are you putting in the comments?
No, you.
Me, James Madison. I absolutely. His first touch, he in the hole, he got the ball, he did a little shimmy and turn. He felt good. Madison's feeling good when he's like looking up when he gets the ball, or he's like he's feeling good. He's feeling good about himself. When he's not, he'll get the ball, make a touch and pass it. But when he's taking guys on, he's feeling good about himself. When he's curling things from 25 yards away outside the box, he's feeling good about his touch. He's feeling good about his his game that day. Maybe even his, I don't know what his injury was. It was a groin or a knee, but
he's had a hip injury.
Hip. Okay, so yeah, he's feeling a little better with his hip, so he can make those dekes. And man, like the curling shots that he was missing earlier on his right, the goal, he does a little shimmy from the left to the right, puts it back on his left, and curls it with. That's when you're feeling good about yourself. You know what I'm saying? When you do that type of stuff.
I don't know if anyone remembers, but that's the sort of goal that Riyad Mahrez scored.
That's I said when he scored it. Mahrez was it against Man City?
It was against Man City. Or was against Watford? I don't know if against it was someone.
I thought he sat down. Who did he sat down somebody?
He did. He's in the right side of the box. He turned twice and just lofted it to top left corner. Please tell me who it was against. I think it was Watford. I'm not sure. That was a Riyad Mahrez type of goal. Twisting,
anybody
turning.
In the chat knows what goal we're talking about, what game we're talking about. You know what game we're talking about, guys. Put it in the comments.
It was in the top right side of the box. He twists and turns two people, Mahrez, and he put it top left corner.
It was just like that, only maybe.
It was Chelsea. I thought it was. I thought it was either Watford, Man City, or Chelsea, but that's a sort of Mahrez goal.
Chelsea, yeah, okay. I'm trying to think of the player. He sat down. He sat like a really prominent player with the second D. He was just on his butt.
But no, so who are you guys man of the match for the first half so far? Me and Michael both agree it's Maddison. His influential players changed the style of the team. I think it's Maddison. Who do you guys think?
He's taking charge. He's taking charge of the midfield. He's saying, give me the ball here, give me the ball there. And every time he gets the ball, it's a nice turn. He makes the right pass. I don't know about the haircut thing, but his hair looks good. So
there you go, Michael. He sat Aspilicueta down.
Yeah, see, it was a really prominent player. Put him right on his butt.
Everyone's also saying that Madders is their current man of the match today. I agree. This is the best he's been for a long time. And it shows you how much of a difference when he's at his highest level. I don't think this is even his best.
No, this isn't his best. He's coming off an injury. I mean, let's keep it real, guys. He's coming off an injury. It takes a little bit longer than the time it takes for you to get on the pitch, for you to fully heal and have the confidence in your joint or your bone or your muscle.
But when he does play well, like he is tonight, it shows how much of a difference he can make.
Absolutely. And when we announced his signing, of course, I never heard of him, but I remember watching the Norwich YouTube highlight of him, and I was
brilliant tackle by Soyuncu. Brilliant tackle.
Oh my goodness! But it only happens because Omarty absolutely just lets this guy run with the ball.
Soyuncu giving an earful. Soyuncu giving a massive earful.
Yeah, he lets him run all the way to the touchline without kicking the ball. He's trying to body him.
Soyuncu, thing is though, some people think that Soyuncu is just good at tackles and But that just shows how much of a level of a good thinking he's got. He knew exactly where to be because when Marty messed up.
Oh, he's great at that. He's great at that. He's a good teammate. He's a good half of a duo.
So Warsaw got the ball, crossing into the middle. They tried to head it back bottom left corner, but someone was there to cover it, and it worked. We finally defended a corner.
Danier, of all people, our favorite guy. He's always Johnny on the spot. I love it.
So there's a foul to Warsaw right inside of the box. Every time we tackle them, they're on the ground thinking they've just broken a leg. Isn't it funny that Fofana actually broke his leg and didn't move at all?
Well, that's
and then when someone taps someone on the leg, they fly out on the floor. I find that really funny.
No, that's what happens. When it's a real injury, you are injured. You're just going to sit there. You're not going to move because you feel you might injure yourself more. If you're just trying to get a rise out of the crowd or a call from the referee, you're going to roll around Neymar style, Come on.
After this free kick, I'll answer your question. But we also got a free kick on the right side of the box. We've got two people on the wall. I think it's Madison. I can't really see the other person, so I got really bad pixelation. If I get any players wrong, it's not because I got really bad pixelated screen, so bear with me. Also a free kick, but it might as well be playing rugby because it goes so high up it leaves the stadium.
Wow. Good. It's good.
So from this season so far, who do you think we need, or who do you think we need to sell, or what would you do? Okay. If you're Brendan, what would you do in the transfer window?
Fat Boy Sai. I don't know if you watched LCFC chat. Fan TV or anything before, but I'm an American fan and I have American sensibilities about sport. So I know there's this trade deadline that English football has in the middle of the season in January. They call it a transfer window. And I just am not about switching up the team in the middle of the season. I just am not. Like, if you can bring in a player that will add to the team where we are seriously lacking, then yeah. But if we just need to get our stuff together, I don't subscribe to bringing in someone else to get our stuff together, because that does not instill confidence in the boys that we have, the boys that we have backed, the boys that have won games for us. And so, I mean, I don't know in January who to bring in. I don't know. Let's keep the team that we have, and let's keep the manager that we have. And, the scouting department will, in the recruiting department will identify the places that we're lacking and who do we need to bring in. But when I hear the question, like, who do we need to bring in, all I think of is like Talk Sport and, I just think of rumors. That's what I think of when I hear that type of question. And like, we're not going to get any of the players that you guys are thinking of or talking about at all. We're going to get some obscure player from the French league, some obscure. Yeah. See, that's right. Yeah, let's sign Sané from Bayern because he wants to come to Leicester after playing in
Bayern Munich.
Yeah, like, because that's and he went to Munich for Man City. So any balls, like he's not coming to Leicester. But I know Gray's not being serious, but that's the type of thing when I hear the question like, who should you bring in January? How about we back the boys that we have? Let the management and recruitment identify who, where we're lacking at, and we go from there. Honestly, I just enjoy the football. I just enjoy the football on the screen. This is who we signed. All right, let's back him. Let's watch his YouTube tape. Let's study his history. And that's why I'm so into Daka right now. This guy's his RB Leipzig tape from Salzburg tape, from last season is amazing. And what he's done so far here looks just like that. Let's back the boys that our recruiting department is bringing in.
People putting in Messi and Neymar. Okay, we want a proper conversation. We want a proper chat. Okay, but
that's funny.
That is funny. At halftime, I'll put the link in to bring in a few people to chat about the first half. What you think of the first half? Who you made of the matches? Michael can go for a few minutes if he wishes. Have a break.
Yeah, I gotta grab a beer, but. Like last season or a couple of transfer windows ago, and everyone was talking about Coutinho because Brendan's here and Coutinho. Like, come on, guys. Like, there's the wage bill and there's, like all this stuff. Like, we just can't just sign whoever we want.
Yeah. So that is the end of the first half. It is Leicester City 3, Legia Warsaw.
First half. What did I say? We got to score in order to win. Who said that if it's not 6 or 7, he's going to be upset? You know what? You might be upset if it's not 6. Really, you might be.
Well, hopefully we can go out the second half as good as the first half, but that is half time. We have been dominant apart from a 10-minute spell where Warsaw was kind of been scary and they got a penalty, which was unfortunate. It happens. It wasn't a defensive mistake as such. It was just his arm was there and it happens. But apart from that, we've been dominant. Madison has been a different level this time. And it's been a brilliant first half. I'm going to put the link in so someone can come in to have a chat with us about what's happened in the game so far. So come and join us.
All right. I'm going to take off for a second.
Yeah, that's all right, man. See you in a sec. I'll remove you. So it was a brilliant first half. Don't forget, guys, to like, subscribe, follow us on all social medias. Really appreciate the support. Yeah, we've been really positive. Yeah, we're fantastic. Apart from, as I said, 10 minutes of iffy stuff. On top. I wouldn't say they're on top, but they were pressuring us. They had a penalty, which unfortunately was unfortunate for us. But apart from that, we've been absolutely brilliant. I don't think he's had really much of a chance, to be honest. He hasn't been really noticeable, but I don't think he's had a bad game. I agree, Steve. It's not because Warsaw are a really bad team. It's just because we look different. We're like, compared to the attitude we played against, it's the attitude that I think was missing. And the attitude today is completely different. The players celebrating was good to see together. Madison, they came out with Madison looking like wanted to play, wanted to prove something. Yeah, why can't we start Daka in the Premier League? Daka is hungry. Daka, it's proven to Brendan, look, I'm here, play me. This is what I can do. This is what I could do to what I can do. So, first goal was by Daka. Then Madison scored an amazing goal in the penalty box where he twisted and turned, got top left corner. And then Ndidi scored the third goal with a header from a corner, surprisingly. Yeah, it's nice to see the players having a good time. They're enjoying their football. I think this shows Ben hasn't lost the dressing room, because if he's lost the dressing room, they wouldn't perform like this. And after Chelsea, I agree. I want to see Iheanacho come on, maybe bring off Barnes for Nacho. I don't know, change up the formation a bit. But I want to see Nacho come on and give him some game time. I want to see him come on and prove to Brendan who he is and what he's all about, because I don't think he's been given an opportunity. Well, I mean, at least the stadium is as loud and proud as it should be. We shouldn't be quiet. We need to be loud and proud, which we are definitely. All Leicester fans are tonight. Daka is playing really well. He got the first goal for us. Brilliant goal. He's been brilliant. He's just pressuring defenders, running down the wing. Defenders' worst nightmare. It looks like, I won't say prime Vardy, but it looks like a Vardy double with a few more games up his sleeve. Yeah, why can't we see this energy every game? Why, yes, it may be Warsaw, but where's this energy? We want this attacking football of what we're known for. We're countering from the back and playing good football, and it's working. Why hasn't this been played in the Premier League? Why can't we do this? So let's talk about a few players that have been played today so far. My man of the match so far in the first half has to be the one and only James Maddison. I feel he's been absolutely exceptional. He's made a few great passes. He had a few bad free kicks, but he did the corner for Ndidi's header. He's got a brilliant goal. He's been made a few brilliant passes. So For me, he's been man of the match so far. What are your guys' thoughts on Maddison so far? Yeah, the passing's been a lot quicker. We've been running a lot quicker. It's been the faster pace for us suits us better. We know if we're playing slow football and we can't defend, then we get punished. And even though defensively, yes, we made a few errors, we've made up for it by scoring 3 goals. Yeah, I completely agree. Moving the ball faster suits players like Daka, and indeed it suits Maddison a hell of a lot. If we have this every game, then I can't see us being bad. Yeah, I agree, Terry. Maddison has been a terror. They can't deal with Maddison and Daka. They can't deal with them. And the result is 3 goals. Indeed, he got a brilliant header as well. He's been brilliant. So I wonder what the lads like. I wonder what Phil, Reedy, and those guys are thinking at the stadium. Obviously, we're not there, so hopefully they can give some feedback of those goals as well. This is why I love the game. I love football, but Leicester City, we're buying players that aren't, in the big 6, and we're buying players that, aren't really on the radar, and we're bringing these sort of players and giving them a platform just to show who they really are. And he's from Zambia, and everyone from Zambia loves him, and he's getting everyone involved. So I think it's brilliant for the country and him as a player. Hopefully we can. Flynn, I don't know. Hopefully, maybe if we get out of our heads and, if we pick off a good start we did against, against Warsaw today, I think we can play well in the Premier League. But tonight we're just enjoying tonight. We're having a good game. Hopefully we continue to do so. Let's just continue with the fun. Well, hopefully Terry's enjoying the game, but I'm glad to see that you're utilising this iPad to watch the stream. Really appreciate it. Or hopefully the second half's even better. I think Brendan's gonna, knuckle down and say what we need to improve on. I think there's a few errors what we've got in our game. I think defensively we're a bit. I think tackling we're a bit, a bit sloppy on, and I think communications are not completely there. I think we made when Amate made a mistake and Suncha came in to rescue it. I think communication's a bit off, but apart from that, we've been excellent. Well, we need to find that. We need to find that front, striker connect. Do we need to play Lookman, Barnes, and a striker? To play 2 strikers and 2 wingers? But for me, Daka's looking like has to play most games now. And Vardy, Vardy's not really made an impact for me recently. And Daka's showing that he's a goal scorer. Are you playing the game live? And are you watching the game live from Zambia, or you was watching the stream to find out about the game? Are we overachieving? Are we overachieving? I will answer that when Michael's ready to come back in. So if Michael's ready, you can invite him back in, or right, give him a few seconds and he'll be ready. Unfortunately, we're not showing the game live, Wendy. We're just commenting on the game as it goes along, giving you up to date feedback on it, and we're watch along. If we do score or concede, we'll let you know. We talk about the match and other topics during the game, but unfortunately, we can't show the game live due to copyright. But Michael is ready to answer this question by Stefan. Michael, big question. During last week, Brendan and Perez have said we are overachieving. What are your thoughts on those statements?
Okay, so I'm a newish fan. You know, I've only been rooting for the team since the Great Escape. And so even at that time, I didn't think that the team would ever be a title-winning franchise or franchise club. So with that mentality, we're definitely overachieving. Like, I mean, when we won the league, were we overachieving? Is it overachieving to make Europe 2 years in a row after you've won the league, even if you've never won the league before? I don't know if we are playing up to our level or if we have overachieved, because maybe we have overachieved with the players we've had before, but what we've brought in and what we've done with the club the last, year and a half, maybe we are underachieving. But what I won't do is say that we are not where we're supposed to be. That's what I'm not going to say.
Yeah. I'm not saying that this is where Leicester City should be all the time. The last 4 or 5 years have just been we've just been on a high, and we've just done well for those 5 years. And this is now where it should be. I think what we've done is, you can't win the Premier League. Then after in the Premier League, we didn't do so well. Well, we got the quarterfinal of the Champions League, but in the league, we didn't do very well. But then we grew again. That just shows that's not us. If we won the Premier League and then stayed 12th to 15th for like all the seasons afterwards, then yeah, we overachieved. But if we got into Europa League twice, won the FA Cup, Community Shield, that's when we've been overachieving. That's where we should be. We should be competing for Europe. We should be competing for trophies. That's where we are now. We're not overachieving. I think for me, it's a bit of a cop out, because me as a statement, because if we're doing well, we could say, well, this is where we should be. And if we're doing poorly, well, it says, oh, we're doing bad anyway. So we're not a big club anyway, so it doesn't really matter. That's what it felt like to me.
Well, so as far as Brendan's answer, in my opinion, when he said that, it just sounded like to me he's just tired of the questions, and he's trying to. Brendan, he has a history all the way, his whole entire managing career, of saying the most outrageous things in the press that gets the fans riled up, and it won't even be provocative. It'll just be like, what? Like, really? That's how you feel? And it might have just came out wrong. He's been getting looked at or in the papers by Man United. So he's going to say, what I've done with this club is more than they should. That's what it kind of sounded like,
I think what he could have said is maybe we've done really well the last few years. Like, maybe he gave us a bit more time. He could have said it differently, but I don't think he really meant that. And I don't know. The last 4 or 5 years have been really good. This is where we actually are as a club. Because if Top heard that, he'll be livid. Sorry, if Vichai heard that, because Vichai got Leicester City to the Premier League in this status. He didn't buy Leicester City just for us to be an overachieving club one season and back to bottom in another season. He wants us to grow, which is what.
And the club has grown. And the club has grown. I mean, I'm a fan of the club since Vichai has owned it. So that's a testament to what he's done. But this is what I wanted to say. So if we won the league and then we're 12th and 15th, then yes, we would have overachieved. But that's not what happened. What happened is we won the league, and then they fired the manager, and then
we got quarterfinal of the Champions League,
and there was just some turmoil in the club, and we hired Puel, which I think as a transition manager, he did very well. He brought some of the young players up. He showed us that we don't have to play the ball over the top all the time and hoof it forward.
But then it got repetitive, which then got boring, which then we decided to make a change.
Well, the fans didn't like that type of football, and now they want the hoof it over the top football again now. So we're up and down. We're wishy-washy as fans. Like, come on, Puel was What did he finish lower than 9th his 2 seasons? I mean, no.
Yeah, like I love like I wouldn't say it's a difficult one. Leicester are on a on here.
Right.
We're balancing. We're so close to being a top team or a lower team. We're in the middle.
I don't think we're as close to being a lower team as we are to being a top team. I don't think that. I don't think we're a yo-yo club or we're like a Southampton or Newcastle that could go down at any time, but also maybe finish 10th or 9th at any time. We're not that type of club.
No. But let's not forget, a few seasons ago, Man City were in the same position. They went on to win the league.
Exactly. And now they're perennial.
Don't say this. I'm not saying we're going to win the league. I'm not saying that at all. Don't quote me. But what I'm saying is things can change. We're in a rut. It happens.
We're in a rut.
Spurs have won a trophy and got in, is it 5,000 and a bit days?
They were in a Champions League final, though.
But they did win the trophy.
They did not win the trophy.
We got into the FA Cup final. We won it. Wednesday, Community Shield, we won it. We didn't, but they bottled the Premier League title. We didn't. We won the thing. They even came third that season. They bottled second place.
Well, I mean, second place is first loser. I think I'd rather and still be in Champions League.
So this tactic went up. Second half has kicked off. We're pressuring Warsaw in their box.
What's your timestamp?
46:21.
Okay, I'm at 11, 12, 13. So you're still about 10 seconds ahead of me.
But all Warsaw on the break. But Sionchi did brilliantly running back with the play and just taking the ball off him and pass it back to Schmeichel. Brilliant defending by Sionchi. Sionchi's been brilliant tonight, apart from that header into indeed he was got the penalty, but we'll ignore that. We'll ignore that.
Yeah, will we play 4 at the back or we just play 2 central defenders? It just seems like you don't have to communicate with so many people and the communication is better.
But goes straight to Madison. Madison turns brilliantly, but clattered by, I don't know, it's not a free kick, but he's played advantage. It's Barnes on the left-hand side cutting in. Barnes tries to cut in, but he's being blocked away and he has to walk away. Pass out to Luke Thomas on the left-hand side. Pass back to Barnes, tries to cross it back in. Back to Luke Thomas. He shoots and it's saved and smothered by the keeper.
Harvey, when he comes down the line, he needs to put that cross in earlier all the way to Lookman on the other side.
That's a yellow card for foul on Madison. Brilliant advantage by the referee. But that's definitely a yellow card. That is a leg out to Madison and he gets clattered. That's a definite yellow card. Finally, some good refereeing.
Yeah, that was a good spell of refereeing right there. He makes sure he keeps the yellow in his mind and he plays the advantage and we get a shot on target.
Unfortunately, people who are from Zambia watching, who want to watch Dhaka, we can't unfortunately view.
Sorry, bro. Put his picture up here for you. That's all I can do.
Well, it gets against copyright laws. We cannot we're not allowed to show any streaming or game footage from the game. All we can do is show our lovely faces.
That's it.
And Michael's beautiful face, especially, and give us our views and the live actions as they go along. I'm afraid I do apologize.
It's like a soccer Saturday.
What do you think of this comment, Michael?
This is a different team. Marvelous, great. I mean, we're playing differently. We're playing like we have shown we've played before, though. Like we just went on a dry spell there for a minute. I mean, and I
wouldn't say a minute. I'll say a good few games.
Yeah, for a month, 2 months. And, and before that month, we were the best team that we ever seen. We like 6 in a row. And then, before that, we're just like this. As someone, when I first started rooting for Leicester, said, it's a roller coaster to be a fan, the emotional roller coaster. And I mean, it's proven to be that. Absolutely.
With Leicester, it's exciting because it's not like Man City or Liverpool where you're expecting to be top, where some games are really good, some games are really bad. Sometimes we win trophies, sometimes we don't. It's all the part of why I love the club. what I love about our club is we're not rotten, like Arsenal or Spurs. We've not got a rotten core, you know. Where we've got brilliant owners, we've got brilliant staff, we've got people who sign the players are brilliant. You know,
staff's been there forever. I love it.
No, yeah, exactly. So we don't have Man City's budget, which we don't. We're on the counter attack with Daka. What is he doing here? Passing it to. Oh my god, that was the worst pass I've seen this game.
He was just trying to put him through.
Daka pass it straight to their keeper.
But Lookman gives him a thumbs up though. He was like, "Yeah, that might have been the run I should have taken." That was he tried to put him.
Luke Thomas pressuring, and it goes out for Leicester throwing. Good pressure by Luke Thomas there.
Come on, Leicester. Who was that put the comment up that said if it's not 6 or 7, I'm gonna be upset? I think I might be too.
I think this is what it is. Like, we're not playing as like what we don't need one player to have a bit of magic. We're all playing well, but Warsaw are on the counter attack. We got players trying to press him. It goes down to the right hand side. Luke Thomas trying to tackle him, but didn't work.
Get him.
Warsaw still got the ball. Given a lot of time on the ball, but they couldn't do anything with it. Now it's past the right hand side. It's crossed in, and it's cleared out for a Warsaw throwing.
Good D. Everybody gets back. Everybody gets back really fast. Whew.
So we've been pressuring them. We're not sitting back, trying to focus on just scraping a win. We're trying to get more goals. It's important we get the goal difference. We need the goal difference. We've now got a +3 goal difference.
+3, and we're on the top of the table in the live standings. So on the last match, if we win this on the last match, all we need is 1 point, and we stay on top of the table.
Yeah, if we win this game, what we do is draw to Napoli,
and we'll be top of the table.
Yeah,
but if we lose to Napoli, it would depend on
them. We will need the other two to draw.
Yeah. Are we in contention for a playoff spot? Or do we just go straight down to Europa Conference, or how's that work?
I think first two go straight up to knockouts. Third place goes to conference. Last place is knocked out of Europe completely.
Wow.
Would you take conference?
That's a good question that I have not thought about.
Or it's a bad tackle from Lookman there. I think that might be a booking. No, it's not a booking. It's just a quick free kick. Warsaw counting on the left-hand side. We've got a lot of defenders back.
At least the referee's consistent.
Castagna is trying to pressure him. Castagna is turned. It's crossed into the middle. Schmeichel is out for it's already gone out of play. They're playing for a corner, but it's not on a corner. So we've got a quick goal kick to Leicester.
And this is how Warsaw is going to have to get a ball. It's going to have to be against the run of play on a counter attack. It's just, I don't know why the Warsaw players mad at the referee.
Yeah, if we win this game, if Legia draw the next game, we automatically go through. I think indeed he was booked there and wasn't too sure. But was that out for? Yeah, that was out for a corner. I mean, for a goal kick. Sorry.
Yeah, that ball's out of
Legia Warsaw have had a good 5-minute spell. They've got the ball pressuring us. We're defending really well. It's out for a Leicester throw because they kicked it too hard out of play.
Ndidi's been all over the place. He might be going up there as my man of the match right now in the standings because he's been all over the place getting balls.
Lookman there just did a really good. Lookman did. He tackled, got the ball back, passed it back to Martin.
Nice spell of possession from Lookman.
Jude calming the game down, but a great pass to the left-hand side, but didn't quite get to Barnes.
It doesn't look like the fans are singing or standing or any. That's another thing that I have to get used to about English football is fans not being able to stand.
Williams says something says somebody thinks we can nick something in Napoli.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. After their match yesterday, I think so.
Well, we've had less shots, and we've had less shots on target, but it shows that it's all about actually on getting them on target with good shots, because we've got 3, they've got 1. So, well, their only 1 was a penalty, their goal. So it just shows that you can shoot as many times as you want, but as long as if it's not a good shot, then it's not going to do any difference, is it? Currently, it's just passing around the middle of the pitch, but Castanha's got it, trying to push down the right-hand side on the right wing, passing it back to Lookman, back to Castagna.
Nice one, too. Let's go.
Back to Sumare. Sumare's got it, passed back in the middle. It's crossed into the middle of the box, and it is handled by the keeper.
I think we're playing good football.
We're playing well. We don't need to be full on all game. We're playing calmly. You know, we're still in control. You know, not making any rash, just silly tackles to try and save the game. It's relaxing. I want to get a few more goals to just absolutely get rid of any nerves.
Right. But going up 1-0, going up early, that helped us a lot.
Yeah.
It gives us confidence, even though Warsaw, because 1-0 is like one of the worst. You know, it's the best motivator for the opposition. 1-0. That's what happened after we scored. They started to press us, and they started to have a good spell of possession. But then we got the second goal, and it kind of demoralizes them. Their penalty doesn't make them feel any better because we're still on them. But they have this confidence since their 1-0 win of us in the reverse fixture. So we got to be on our toes.
Yeah, like if it's 3-2, that changes the game completely, because that just, you know, we'll be panicking. So one more goal for me would settle the nerves of the team completely. But Warsaw currently into the box, trying to pass it around. Barnes, great tackle. Barnes again, brilliant. Oh, unlucky. Almost like keep you up, he did for like 20 meters. But lost the possession. They're on the left-hand side. Trying to cross. Embakstang is there trying to block it. It's passed back. Still got the ball. But brilliant tackle by Ndidi. Was it Lookman? Oh, Lookman made a back pass. On the right-hand side, also got right-hand side of the box. It's crossed in. It's bad as a bad cross. And it is cleared to the halfway line where Daka's got it. Daka tries to turn, but couldn't turn. Apparently, Daka's coming for a free kick, but it's not going to get given. We do need to stay focused. We can't drop. You know, this is where we can concede if we fall asleep for 5 seconds thinking the game is won. See, that's where their shots are up, because they have shots like that.
Right.
You know, they absolutely skied it. Kieran Dewsbury Hall is getting his kit off, ready to come on. Who for? Who do you think is going to come on?
For Madison. Madison's been kicked in his ankles and kicked in his legs, but he might come in for Sumare because he's on a yellow. But I mean,
Brighton's coming on as well, so I think Madison and Sumare will come off.
Right. Go ahead.
I think Madison will come off, not because he's been playing poorly, only because we need him rested for the Premier League, and Sumare doesn't get sent off.
Yeah, he scored a goal. He scored a goal. He's done what we needed him to do today. He's commanded the final third a little bit. You know, I mean, he's been kicked in his legs, he's kicked in his knees. Let's get him off the field before these guys put a stud in his calf or something.
Yeah. Oh, this is a great comment here. It's a little common that we've gone in second half 2 up, but we still need to keep on our toes. We do. We can't just think like Warsaw. We're 2 goals ahead. We can't think like that, because that's dangerous. We have to stay on our toes. We have to keep focused. Jose Perez is coming on.
We got the overachieving Jose Perez coming on. Let's go.
That's just him saying if I play badly, that's because I've been saying I've been good past, I can play back, could be bad now. Madison's got the ball, trying to counter attack. It's 3-on-2. Pass to Daka right, left hand side, but too much of a powerful pass. We've got to the left hand side of the box. It is crossed in. Lookman tries to pass it back, but it is with the goalkeeper.
Oh, man, why was that so heavy?
Oh, unlucky by Madison there. That was a little bit. I think Daka could have taken a shot earlier, though. I think Daka without taking a shot. I think he's just taking a shot.
No, he should have. Yeah, he should have ran onto the ball earlier, and then he should have cut it back to Madison instead of dinking it over the top.
Yeah,
Madison was in open space about 8 yards from the goal.
Warsaw tried to do a turn and through ball, but Suanchi was on it like a rocket, and it's been blocked. But we tried to clear it out with Ndidi, but it's been intercepted. Luke Thomas will get a yellow card for fouling a player on the counter attack.
Yikes! That's a good foul.
That's a silly,
cynical.
That was a very silly foul that was by Luke Thomas. There was a foul. It definitely was a push on the back.
I mean, he actually kicks him on the leg, and
it's a definite yellow card. And Legia Warsaw have a free kick in a dangerous position where we're vulnerable from crosses.
We're absolutely vulnerable from these positions. Sometimes I wonder if players, just foul someone just to get a breath, because Luke Thomas is sucking wind really bad right now. He's breathing really hard, and this is where we give up goals. And they've overloaded that far side. I wonder who's marking those guys. I really wonder.
Warsaw have a free kick. It is crossed in, and it hits no one. It goes straight out for a goal kick.
All right. So they don't have any quality.
No, it's over. So Perez and Dewsbury Hall are about to come on. Who are they going to come on for? Sumare comes off. Is the first substitution. And Dewsbury Hall coming on for... Madison is off. So it's Madison and Sumare off for Perez and Dewsbury Hall. What do you guys think of their substitutions? Do you think they're... Obviously, Madison has been playing really well. I think it's just because to rest him and stop him from an injury point of view.
Dude, his goal was amazing.
I think Madison's been one of our key players tonight. Let's see, but it's overachieving Perez. Let's see.
Yes, overachieving Perez. But I mean, Madison again. Look, all season, not all season, but some of the season, he has been getting absolutely slighted by the fans in Leicester. And every month or so, he shows us why we signed him, why we love him, and why he needs to be in the side pretty much every time we hit the pitch. If he's healthy, Madison needs to be in the side.
Yeah, when he's in form, it just shows how good he is. If Mark is watching, and he's not a Madison fan,
I know.
That just shows why we like Madison, Mark.
From the first Norwich YouTube tape I saw, I was like, "Oh, that guy! Yes, that guy's good."
I think I'm happy. I think tactically, Brendan's got it right today compared to last game. He's got it right.
Four in the back. Yes, 2 central defenders and a left back and a right back. Yes, that's the tactic. That's the tactic that he got right today. I think.
Took off Madison when we needed to. Let's hope Dewsbury Hall can give the sort of,
he's rough.
Flair.
He's rough and tough. He reminds me of a Wolverine, but not Wolverine. He just reminds me of Logan.
Yeah. Man of the match contender Madison. Played Madison. Madison's bit tonight, deserves a rest. Absolutely. He's been amazing. Rest him up. Good half an hour rest. Ended the game. But that's surely a free kick. Surely, yeah. It was being held on to, and that was a free kick to Leicester City near the halfway line.
Ooh. Got that local IPA from a Seattle brewery, Red Hook, one of the famous here.
We used to send water from England abroad to make beer because water. It's in. I think it's in. Oh, what's it called? There's a brewery in England where the water's so good that it's used for making beer. I forgot what the brewery is. It's where they make Carling. I forgot where they make it.
It's more expensive water than other water, than basic water.
Because it's really nice water, but let's go away from talking about beer. Because Leicester, because Warsaw have got a throwing in their half through a really poor pass.
Kieran Dewsbury Hall, it looks like maybe his nerves.
He tried to make a tackle, but it was bad. Warsaw on the counter attack, but it was overpassed, and Indeed takes no chances and hoofs it up to their goalkeeper. That's it. It's Burton. That's it. Burton on Trent. Burton on Trent. That's the one.
Burton. Right, yeah. And who cleared that? That was
Gray.
I missed it. It wasn't Indeed though.
Yeah, we need another goal because we want to completely destroy this game. But Paris has got the ball. Great pass to the right hand side to Maddison. Maddison's got the ball right side of the box. He tries to shoot and it's blocked. And Warsaw clear.
Whoa.
But we've got the ball back. It's with Indeed in that side of the box. Passes to Luke Thomas.
Harvey.
Luke Thomas back to Ndidi. Ndidi back to Dewsbury Hall. To Ndidi. That's on the right-hand side. And we've gone back to halfway line. And it's just passing and passing and passing and passing.
Look, if we're not going to score directly, then let's make sure that we don't get caught on the counter.
Whoa, you seen the stream? You seen the pitch? Look how rainy it's got.
Oh!
Look, you seen how rainy it is now?
Wow. That's that England weather right there.
England weather, but Barnes have got the ball inside the box. He shoots and it's saved and he couldn't finish it.
Harvey! Oh, what a dink pass from Daka, though. Wow. Daka with the back heel on the 1-2. I love this guy. I love this guy. I love him. Harvey plays a 1-2 on the side with Daka. Oh my goodness. Both of them are playing back heels to each other. They're both just playing back heels. Oh, it's crazy.
Do you think it's also like for flare, or do you think the weather's really bad? I think it might be a flare, you know.
Just like
oh no, it's the weather. It's pissing it down.
Yeah, it's coming.
Look at that rain.
Oh,
that is horrific.
It's like
this is the British weather.
Maybe the lights are making it look worse.
No, it's bad. I trust you. This is what the weather was like with
it's really cold.
This is what the weather was like. We played Southampton. We won 9-0.
Oh yeah, and Perez is in the game.
Yeah, hat-trick for Perez.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's not a Polish flare. It is the weather. They point up at the sky. It's pissing it down.
Yeah. Well, these guys that come out here with their hair all slicked back. Get out of here. Let's ruin it.
Sionchu has been absolutely. You want to see the fans look?
Look,
yes.
Center backs, they're having a good game when you don't really mention them, you know? And so, Sionchu, like we mentioned him covering and getting clear balls early in the match. We haven't heard anything from. We haven't said he got turned. We haven't said he was ball watching. He's had a great game. Great
well kept in. That's the city on the counter attack. It's with Paris in the middle of the pitch. Paris is running up the middle. Great pass to Daka. Daka to Harvey Barnes. It's a shot. Oh, what a great save. Boy, great save. Shot by Castagna. It's a great save.
It was a great ball by Perez.
Oh, it was offside anyway.
Yeah, I think Daka was offside when he got the ball.
Was he?
Sometimes Perez.
That's not offside.
Perez needs to give up the ball earlier. A lot of times he takes too many touches.
That wasn't offside.
Oh, that's not offside.
That's not offside, is it?
He needs to put that in the back of the net. If he puts that in the net,
that would have been a goal.
Review, yeah. Wow.
Leicester City got the ball back with Perez. Back to Castagna, or the Dewsbury Hall, sorry. So if we get players' names wrong, it's just my stream is such bad quality that everyone's got the same kit number.
Right. Sometimes because I'm kind of far from my TV, I just like think about where they are in the pitch and what player would be there. You know.
Oh, according to commentator, it's smoke. It's not. Oh, okay. For my stream, it looks like rain.
Oh, okay. But smoke from where though?
The Warsaw fans.
Oh, okay. That's a lot of smoke. They haven't scored, and that's a lot of smoke.
I thought you meant Polish flares in like, oh, they're playing like if they're playing well, but
Yeah.
that's an actual flare.
No, there's no such thing as Polish flare. He is pulling our leg. There's no Polish flare.
Yeah, I agree. Daka spent enough time warming the bench up for other people.
That's not how it works.
My God, the Warsaw fans are fighting the
stewards.
The stewards, yeah, and the game's been stopped.
No.
The substitution. The game's been stopped, yeah.
No, the game's been stopped. They're fighting them because they lit the flares. And we're a family club. We don't like that stuff.
No. I don't think fighting the stands by anyone in ages.
Right. What do you guys think this is? Huh? You guys think this is Spartak? No. Get out of here.
Well, Leicester City, a small, happy club. We're a family club.
We're a family club.
Where young kids go to, not where we want fighting.
No fighting, no cursing. And we back the boys. We don't boo.
We don't. We show our fight on the pitch when Leicester smash teams, not with physical fists.
That's right.
Punching. Like we smashed Manchester United.
And Man City.
Well, not this season, no. Last few seasons ago.
Yes, like the last 2 seasons. One of my favorite memories is my birthday of 2019 because I was December 22nd and they beat Man City 2-1. All Brighton with a goal. Yeah, I always remember that.
Oh, Perez has got the ball. We're counter-attacking again. Great run by Perez. Daka slips. It's not a foul and it is stopped. Damn it.
You know what? Io looks like he wants to play too, though.
Perez, I hate to say it, but I don't hate to say it, but Perez has been decent.
He wants to play too. And that's what happens when the club is doing well. The players that are on the bench, they want to play too. And when they get on the pitch, they're going to show us, this is the type of game that boosts the confidence. A European match, hostile visiting crowd.
Juice Hall is calling it for the middle of the pitch. I like it because Juice Hall isn't just sitting there going, I don't want the ball. He's calling for it. Come on. And it's a Leicester City corner.
Absolutely. Let's go, Leicester.
Apparently, it's a great noise, the King Power tonight. When you see opposition fans fighting your stewards, you're like, come on, let's make some noise.
Crazy. I know it. I know they're going crazy. They have to.
Sunchu's come up for the corner. Castanga's getting some treatment. Castanga looks injured.
His bicep, his elbow.
I think I don't know.
Collarbone. Yikes.
Or if he's broken his collarbone, that's 2 months out.
Yeah, I was going to say that's that hurts too. And it hurts really bad.
I've broken my collarbone. It's not nice.
Oh, what were you doing? Car accident?
It was a bike accident. I was riding a moped and just fell off it and broke my collarbone. It just sheared it was like that because I've still got a lump on my collarbone. Yeah, it's not nice. But I was up for it. It's about a 4 week injury. It's 1 for 2 months, that is. But we're just speculating. I'm not a doctor.
Yeah, we're not doctors. Well, I was an Army medic. I did a lot of bones and ankles and knees and stuff like that. And I could only speculate on how he's grabbing it and how he's positioned and what they're saying to him.
Is he back on the pitch? Have we made a sub for him?
No, he's out there on the far side of the pitch, asking for the ball even.
I want to say, does anyone know what's happened to Castagna? Is he back on the pitch yet? I don't know.
Yeah, he's out there. He's out there
on the pitch.
Yeah, the man played with a face shield. I mean,
yeah, there's a difference between a face shield and a broken collarbone, mate.
There's levels. You're right. There's levels. There's a difference, but I mean,
Obviously, Fofana carrying after broke his leg.
yeah, that's different. You got to be able to walk and run, but you don't have to swing your arm.
Dewsbury Hall has it on the left-hand side of the box. Soinchu's got it in the middle of the pitch. It's passed back to Amate at the halfway line, passed back to Ndidi, passed to Dewsbury Hall. And we're playing backup.
Yeah, we're playing the possession football. I want to see KDH take the ball in the hole, turn, and
this, do what Madison does. Turn, make a decent pass, break the defense down, and have a good...
That's what I want to see KDH do. Otherwise, I feel he's the type of player like Ndidi or Samari, but only with a little more skill on the ball.
How did you do that? How did you break your back, fracture your skull, and break all your ribs? How did you do that?
He fell.
That's impressive. I agree. I don't want to say it too early, but I'm going to say it. This is the first game thing in the Premier League where I'm going to say it. We've not missed Johnny Evans.
No, we have not. But when Johnny's healthy, we play 3 sometimes. A lot.
But this game, I think we've not missed him. I think Marty and Soinchu have been excellent.
Right.
Absolutely excellent.
And it's really comforting that we lost to these guys 1-0 before, and we came out here and we've shown that we are a Premier League team and you guys are a farmer club. And, you know, I'm really excited about our form in this match. And Saturday is going to be, or Sunday is going to be a test. Sunday's going to be a test.
Flicked over to Lookman. Lookman tries to cross it and it's got by the keeper.
Perez.
Daka, or was it
Daka.
Perez? Oh,
Perez to Ndidi. Ndidi with the ball across the middle.
I can't see players very well when it's
feel lots of energy. Lots of energy. Ndidi all the way to the end line to put a ball in the middle. I like it. The energy is still there in the 77th minute.
Jesus. Watching Leicester destroy Southampton and
right.
How your drink spiked and fell on the pavement. Ouch. Yeah, hopefully Kyle Ranieri plays his boring football. We can both play boring football.
Gray, you went to the hospital that night. I actually flew to Texas that day and watched with a bunch of Leicester City fans in Austin for a Premier League event.
I guess you were very drunk, didn't you?
Oh, absolutely. And it was on a Friday, if I remember correctly. It wasn't on a Saturday or Sunday. It was on a Friday, that match. And so, yeah, it was a whole weekend of just absolutely being inebriated.
I remember I went back to Leicester. Well, I went back to Loughborough, and I didn't watch the game, but I was on my phone the whole time.
Oh,
and my dad messaged me going, have you seen the Leicester game? I went, no, I'm watching my phone. He went, you know, it's 4-0 in 10 minutes. I'm like, what?
Yeah. At the beginning, Chilwell scores the goal, and then Bertrand gets a red card, and then it just starts raining, and then we start raining goals. It was ridiculous.
The reason why I'm not talking about much about the game is because we're just playing possession football. We're keeping calm, keeping the ball.
And I
don't mind this sort of football when we're in control and winning.
Absolutely. I'm over here smoking a cigarette, acting ass.
But Leicester City are still trying to make a few good passes. We're not just trying to just play slowly. We're making a few balls. But Soinchu and Amate look like they're in control. They look like they're not letting anything through. But we've got
Absolutely.
the ball. Perez has got the ball in midfield, trying to turn around, facing towards the goal. Perez has got the ball running on the left-hand side of the box. Passing through to Daka. Daka couldn't make it. It was too much of a hard ball.
Nice one too, Perez and Daka. But Perez needs to, I don't know. It's game time. Game time. That ball was really, really heavy. Daka is into his 80th minute this match.
We need another goal. We do need another goal.
We need another goal just because we need more excitement in this.
Yeah, we need to We need a Michael celebration in the second half.
Yeah, we need more goals just so we can scream. Let's go. Let's go. Absolutely. And it looks like the boys are present. Oh, let's go.
Oh, great. We tried to clear it. Brilliant clearance to the halfway line. I don't think apart from that penalty, Schmeichel hasn't had anything to do, really.
He hasn't had anything to do, which is good. We don't have to see his distribution out to the sidelines or all that crap.
Grace said, yeah, Michael celebrating. People just coming here to... How is that not a free kick on Daka? Oh, it was a free kick. Good. It's like getting hugged.
He's good. Daka's really good.
Force and Spurs losing tonight. Well,
Ooh.
you know, if we're overachieving, they are heavily underachieving because they're losing in the Conference League.
Wow.
They got one of the best strikers in the world with Harry Kane.
They got one of the best squads. They have world-class players at every position. It's so weird. And
they're losing in the Conference League. Daka is a great signing, Gray. I think Daka is an absolute beast. He's Vardy Mark II. He's not. His game isn't completely finished. He's got a lot to learn, which is why I'm happy Vardy's still here to give him a few tips. But I think when he's matured and got used to the Premier League, he's going to be brilliant.
On Spurs, they should have never fired Mauricio Pochettino ever.
No,
they should not have.
No.
For what? For what?
They got Mourinho, sacked Mourinho, got Nuno, had him for 4 months, and got rid of Nuno.
Well, honestly, like I think the Mourinho thing was because of COVID. Like, I don't know if you watched the Tottenham All In or whatever on Amazon Prime, the documentary where they follow them all season, but it seemed like the club, Tottenham, wanted Mourinho, and then COVID messed up everything for them. But they should have never fired Pochettino ever.
No. So we'll have 4 substitutions in the Europa League.
Oh, are we?
And Nacho and Albrighton are coming on.
So
and we all know what happens when Albrighton comes on. He makes a difference.
Nacho scores whenever he wants.
Yeah. So I'm expecting a goal, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna score.
Albrighton o'clock. Yes, Elijah. I knew Elijah will say this.
EKT, come on, get in the stream, bro.
Come on, Elijah. I'll bring you in. If you want to have a quick hello, you can happily come on. Yes, I love Albrighton time. Albrighton for me is definitely he shouldn't start games, but when he comes on, he makes a difference. But Leicester got the right side of the box. He tries to pass it in the middle. Oh, and it's just wide, and I think it's a goal kick. Is it a goal kick or a corner?
He's trying to make a decision. They're looking at each other like they don't know what to call. The referees are looking at each other.
Elijah's at work. He can chat, but he can't go on video.
Okay.
So Leicester are currently pressuring Warsaw in the box. They can't leave. Sunchu gets the ball back. Warsaw clearing. It goes to the halfway line. It's with Luke Thomas. Luke Thomas hoofs up to the edge of the box. It goes back. Luke Thomas heads it down. Goes to Barnes. Barnes passes back to Sunchu. Sunchu turns. Forwards it back to Barnes. It goes back to Thomas. Indeed, he's got it and it's fouled. It's Leicester free kick on the halfway line.
This is our possession football. This is how we close out a game. Let's do it, guys. Let's keep the ball away from. And we are this kind of team. Brendan has drilled this into us the last year and a half. And we talk about this sideways, backwards football. But this is the type of football that closes out games. He talks about probing and finding areas and being brave. He talks about that. Ademola Lookman, 85 minutes tonight?
Yeah, Lookman played brilliant. And Daka's coming off as well for Nacho. Daka's played brilliantly tonight.
Oh, he scored a goal. He's the man. I mean, he troubles the back line every time. They got to be scared of him. He's a natural goal scorer. If the ball's at his feet and he's within 12 yards, he's going to put something on target. It's going to be funky. It's going to be nasty. He's going to wrong foot the keeper. He's thinking about all of that when he sees the ball at his feet. He's so good.
Oh, Nacho comes on. Immediately sprints.
That's what he does. Immediately sprints. And he's on there. He wants to play too. So confidence in the club is going on. He wants to play too. Let's go.
Daka got the first goal. Maddison scored the second, and Ndidi scored the third. That's his. Maddison's goal was the best. He just was. Oh, it was a beast inside the box.
Maddison's goal is going to be on highlights for Europa League today, for sure. Another player that's playing all 90 is Harvey.
Yeah, Harvey's been. Yeah, I don't think he's been too much of an influence, but he's been consistent. He's been tackling. He's been running his arse off. He's not been lazy. He's been doing his job. So yeah, can't complain. I wouldn't say he's not anywhere near the man of the match, but he's been good.
Right. I consider Harvey I don't want to say he's a first half player, but he's a player that does very well right at the beginning. And if he fades off, it's not like a big letdown, but he scored he didn't score, but he pressed the issue. He was direct when he got the ball.
That's surely a free kick on Barnes. Barnes ran in, tries to get behind the back line, but it's fouled and it's a free kick to Leicester City near the box.
He still got gas in the tank. Let's go, Harvey.
So we're talking about Harvey Barnes. He does that.
He's absolutely sprinting 100% for the second ball that Nacho puts down.
How's that a yellow card? I don't know. That wasn't a yellow card.
Ooh, that is a yellow.
But yeah, very professional.
A yellow on each of them, because he got fouled by 2 players.
But we're playing very professional. With first half, we went all out getting all the goals. Second half, we've been calm. We've been collected. We defended really well. We've had a few good chances, but no, it's been nice, easy second half.
Easy second half, like you said.
The Zambian got a goal.
Yeah, let's go.
It's crossed in, or almost a header, but it was cleared by Warsaw. Perez has got the ball on the right-hand side, tries to turn, pass it back to Ndidi, cross it in, which is intercepted, pass it back to Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall shoots, and it's gone wide. Unlucky.
Ooh.
I don't think it was a red, like Gray said, because he wasn't literally 1-on-1 with the keeper, but I think it was definitely a yellow. That's a definitely yellow card for me. If Luke Thomas got a booking for what he did, then that's a booking for me.
The ref has been very inconsistent.
Ref has been very poor today. Very poor. The only good thing he's done was when Maddison went down and then we had a chance on the left-hand side. But apart from that, he's been poor.
Even the penalty, the handball penalty to me, because usually with the handball, that's something that gets reviewed to give the penalty. He gave the penalty right away. It goes up for review. They can't really reverse it if it's, a judgment call.
How is all Brighton already booked?
Did he kick out?
You don't book them. You book all Brighton for that.
The referee did this. He put his fingers up like 2 times. Like you came on and you kicked people twice. That's what he's gesturing like this to Kevin. But I don't know. Come on, Kevin. But that's what happens when you want to play too. You get your energy up.
Oh, brilliant play was that Perez? There was Perez. Is that the little footwork he did in the middle? You see his footwork?
Yeah, that's that tippy-tappy.
Yeah. But Watson on the left-hand side, brilliant tackle by Dewsbury Hall. Brilliant tackle.
Aye.
That's a brilliant tackle from Dewsbury Hall there.
Takes his man out. But
Warsaw players are falling down there. You know,
well, it was a great tackle. Castagna still with the full gas tank.
that's a brilliant tackle. That is from
The ball from going out for a corner.
Oh, his foot. You see his foot bend back.
After he, does he get it tangled? Oh, ankle.
Do you see his foot back?
Sprain. It's a sprain. It's not broken though. It's sprain. It's definitely just ligament. He's walking.
Yeah, I'd said that bit of footwork from Perez was quality. Perez has been quality since he's come on. He's made some good runs. He's been energetic. He's worked his heart out. How long's been added on? Let's find out. 3 minutes added on.
This match is over. Let's go.
Let's see if it was.
Are they talking trash? Are Brendan and a Warsaw manager talking trash? Brendan was like, what? And the Warsaw manager was like,
That was a great goal from Daka.
are they talking trash to each other?
I'm not sure.
Pats and Daka, they're showing a replay of the Daka. They're showing all the goal replays right now.
Yeah. And it was showing how unfortunate the penalty was because literally
right.
it cleared it into Sendidi's arm. So if Ndidi wasn't there, then it would have gone out.
They love each other. The hugs that Ndidi and Madison give each other. I love it. They're like almost kissing. They're like, yeah, we love each other so much. Hey. That's why I love the club. The players that come here, when they come here, they get ingrained into the culture of the club. They start pranking each other. They go to dinner. They go, to each other's house, and they love each other. It just makes the football more enjoyable.
It is a goal kick. Walsall had the corner, but it was a bad corner, and is now gone for a Leicester City goal kick. A minute and a half to go. I just want to know anyone in Zambia who's currently watching. What time is it currently in Zambia? I want to know because I want to know how dedicated you are to the club and how much.
Zambia is at the same time as you guys, I think, or maybe an hour later. Not that much later, an hour or two. Yeah.
That's not true. Surely Zambia win even a province called Leicester. Is that true?
It's possible. We have a Leicester here in the States.
That's because a lot of your states and towns are named after English places.
Right. They came from England to here and then named the place
New. It's a free ball. Oh, Barnes was blocked off.
It's close. Barnes was there. Oh, we're still turning in the hole. Perez. Oh, let's go.
Oh,
all right, guys. We got the 3-1 win. No one get injured. We still got a game this weekend.
Oh, it's 10 to midnight in Zambia. It is.
Yeah.
You're 2 hours ahead.
Yeah. Zambia is not that far from you guys. What a great match. What a great game for the fans in Leicester to, come on a Thursday night to watch. After what we've been through the last month or so, a European victory with all the pyrotechnics and the fanfare and the music, like this match right here is what we need to catapult us into this holiday festive season where a game is going to be every other day and it's not going to be a European match. It's going to be a league match.
Yeah.
So, let's back the boys, y'all. This is what we asked for, right? This is what we asked for. Come on, Leicester, 3-1.
It's not finished yet. It's not finished yet. It's a corner to Warsaw. But I just checked in the chat, and if we do win this game, if we are in the Conference League regardless.
So we're in the Conference League. I don't want
to. If we lose against Napoli, all the real results go against us. But in Conference League,
but only if Napoli draw.
Leicester City win 3-1. The game has just finished with goals by Patson Daka, James Madison, and Ndidi. It's finished 3-1 to Leicester City.
Right here, Shadow, right here.
So that is it, guys. It is full time at the King Power Stadium. It is Leicester City 3, Legia Warsaw 1. We win comfortably, apart from a 10-minute spell in the first half where Warsaw got a penalty and pressured us. We were all over them. We played brilliantly. Matters for me was exceptional. Daka was really good. Perez came on. He was brilliant. I'm willing for everyone to come in and have their comments. So if you want to come and join us, have a chat, you're more than welcome to.
What a great match. I'm so excited that I feel like we're moving on. You know, the knockout stages, I'm going to start looking at plane tickets to Europe in February and March. I don't know when the draw is, but I want to go to a European away match. But if it's a European match at the King Power, I'll do that as well. But I'm going to start looking at plane tickets for February and March to the UK or to Europe. Shoot, let's go. We're through. As far as I'm concerned, I know we still have one more match in Italy week after next, but you know,
we're through to knockout stage of one European competition at least.
Yeah, we're through. I think as long as I'm not coming to Europe for a conference game. That's
Ross, you need to come on. Right, bring in Ross. So Ross, what do you think of the game?
Well, that was we needed that win. And I would say, let's not forget, you know, people say, oh, it was going to be an easy game, but let's not forget we lost to these back in September. Whenever it was, October, something like that. But great performance. Really happy with the performance. Daka, I'm happy to see him score again. He's now our European top goal scorer for Leicester.
Yeah.
He's our 5 goals. He scored 5 goals in 2 games. And
we're not even a full season. Half a season as our top goal scorer in Europe.
That's not bad. But no, great goal. Really good performance from everyone. I can't think of anything bad. That spell. I thought it was a bit harsh on the penalty. That's just my opinion, because obviously Soinju headed it towards Ndidi. So it's can't be helped, but for them things, great performance, top of the group, and now we just got to beat Napoli, because you know you're all saying, you just said then is what we are through, but you know, to be honest, we want to win Napoli. People say, oh, can't beat them, but they've just lost to Spartak Moscow, not once, but twice. Yeah. In this thing, and as long as we win, that's all matters, and that's all that matters. I just want to win the game, but I do want.
Would you be up? We're in the Conference League regardless now because we won.
Right.
Would you be disappointed if we go to the Conference League?
Yes and no. I'll tell you why. Yes, because obviously we're top of group at the minute, and it's in our hands. Okay. You know, we're top of league, top of group. Sorry. You know, we've got Napoli. As long as we don't lose that game, we're in either the knockouts of the Europa League still or top at group. As long as Warsaw draw against Spartak Moscow, we are going to win the group. And no, because we'll still be in a European competition, unlike Tottenham, who are going to be hanging on by a thread.
They lost today, so
so basically they've got Reigns, whatever you want to call them, and they're already through. And Reigns have not lost a game yet. So.
And Ren's good. They have good players.
And if you want a laugh as well, if you go on Sky Sports Facebook group and you put it on the Jamie O'Hara on Tottenham, it's the funniest thing you'll see all day. But no, one thing I do want to call out though at the end, we're winning 3-1 in the stadium's half empty, and it's just annoying me a bit.
What I saw that towards the end of the game, we're winning 3-1, and
end of the day, your team's winning. Like, why leave?
It's Thursday.
Like, if you go to a football match, you've got to expect that you might be getting, you're getting home later than if you just go there and it's full.
That's what annoys me. Just this, the only thing that's annoyed me tonight. Well, it's them idiot fans from Warsaw. I'm not going to talk about that, but that's the only thing that's annoyed me tonight. Great performance, but it's just let down by fans leaving early when you're 3-1 up. You're going you're in a European competition. Like, it doesn't matter if it's Europa League or anything. We're still in Europe. You know, it's the Europa League is still a great competition. I don't care what anyone says. You know, it's won by Sevilla a lot, but you know, at the end of the day, here's a weird, scary part. Barcelona could be in Europa League. I don't know if anyone's seen the Barcelona group, right? Barcelona are third at the moment, you know, in their Champions League Champions League group.
Well, one team's already in there, is Dortmund.
No, yeah, Dortmund are definitely. So basically, Bayern Munich, I'll tell you the reason why I'm getting to this in a second. Bayern Munich have won every game so far. Barcelona are on second on 7 points. Benfica have got Dynamo Kiev last game. If Benfica beat Dynamo Kiev and Bayern beat Barcelona will be in Europa League, right? And so here's my thing: will the stadium be half empty when we play Barcelona? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So this is what I'm calling out on. Why leave? Why pay a ticket and go and leave early? Even like if you're losing, then maybe it depends on what it is. But you're winning 3-1. I don't understand why. Like they weren't throwing stuff. Someone's putting a comment out throwing stuff. What? Unless they can throw massively wide to the west stand, or towards the end of the family stand. I mean, like, you know, towards the end. I know they were having issues with the police, but you just don't do it. That's like me going to work and leaving half an hour early just because I want to. You know, end of the day, you buy tickets on a Thursday night, you expect to get home late. You know, I just don't get it. But that's the only downside to it tonight. Otherwise, it was a fantastic performance. You know, I don't care if people comment and say, "Oh, I'm moaning." Yeah, but end of the day, Terry's just put, "Come on, people, do have work in the morning." Yeah, but end of the day, Terry's just put a comment about I've work in the morning. End of the day, I'm going to Southampton on next Wednesday. I don't get back till 1 in the morning because I'm staying at a hotel and I've got to get up early in the morning. Because I want to do it. You go. It just frustrates me. I could go on all night about it, but my man at the match. If you're going to ask me, man at match,
according to some fans, the Warsaw fans are causing trouble. Me and Michael did say in the game where we saw the fans causing fights in the stands, and apparently they're throwing stuff and they threw off flares during the game.
I can get that if it were next to him. You know, if they were next, like right next to him, like. But the West, I don't remember recalling with the West Stand part. You know, it's always the West Stand bit, and like where the West Stand is.
Well,
like
because the away fans are right there. That's why.
Pardon?
Because the away fans are right next to them. So it's
So you know when you look at your screen, so when you look directly at the camera, you'll see the West Stand is right in front. You know where the touch like the dugout is. That part. And then towards you're going that way, and it's not next to the away fans because you can't see that bit on the TV, but like towards the West Stand, and it just annoys me, frustrates me. That's all. It's just annoying that you're 3-1 up and you're leaving early.
Well, that's where all the people that have the money sit, right?
But like I said, if Barcelona get knocked out and get in Europa League and we play them, I guarantee that will still be full, even if we're 5-0 down.
Oh, for sure.
Guarantee it. I hope we don't get Barcelona now. Thank God. I hope not. I do want to don't, but that'll be fun. But anyway, my man in the match, I'm going to give it. Oh, that means my chicken's ready. So I put a timer on. But no, my man in the match, I'm going to give it Madison. I think he played really well. Madders. They all played well, but Madison stood out for me because I think he needed to put in performance and well taken goal. A well taken goal.
Brilliant.
Absolutely. Let's just hope we take this momentum going in on Sunday against Watford. You know, because I would say if we lose to Watford on Sunday, then today was just pointless. You know, like why turn up in Europe when we can't even turn up in the Premier League? So there you go. And it's all about moaning about the fans. It was just annoying me. Like, you know, just gets on my nerves. So anyway, I'm going to get going in there next. I'm putting some chips in the fryer. So.
Right, man. So see you in a bit, man. The fans are coming on.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Ross moaning about the fans. Ross, you're a fan.
But it was a great game overall. I'm really making an exception today. I'm going to have a sub man of the match. I don't really ever talk about this, but I think Perez deserves some credit tonight. I thought he came on and he put an absolute shift. He made a brilliant run. That skill he did in our half, that tippy-tappy turn, was just exceptional. So my man of the match for the whole game was Maddison, but my sub man of the match was Perez.
Perez was good today when he came on. He's been getting slighted for like 2 or 3 years now at the club, pretty much since he came to the club. Even though he scored a hat trick in the 9-0, people forget that for some reason. When he gets the ball in the hole, he's always looking to take his man on. I love Iozi Perez. I always wondered why he's not in the Spanish national side. But, we're lucky to have him as a bench player. Sometimes, he doesn't do what we want him to do all league season long. But, today he came through as a sub. And, we're on to the knockout stages, even though we still have this game against Napoli. But what I really would like is for our squad to just feel good about each other. You know what I'm saying? Because feel good about the manager, feel good about the club, feel good about where you are. And that will make your football so much better. That will make your training better. That will make game days better. And today, I don't know what happened in the locker room or in the back room this whole week since all the Man U rumors came out and all that stuff. But whatever was said, it resonated with the players, and you could tell.
Yeah. Well, I saw a comment earlier in the stream. I forgot who said it, but she said that ever since the Man United speculation has now gone away from the club, away from Brendan, I think that's what settled the players down. Because if the players weren't playing for Brendan, it would have been a different game tonight. It would have been, I think we've seen players not play for managers before in Leicester, like they didn't play for Claude Puel. We saw that they didn't play for Claude Puel. That game they showed they're playing for Brendan. That game for me showed that they're passionate for playing for him.
And for us and for the fans.
Yeah.
They heard the boos, they seen the comments in social media. And I want to say, so I'm in a group chat with, as an American fan, I actually have like some really cool contacts in the club. And so I'm in a group chat with someone who was at the Chelsea match, who is really cool, with Susan. And he says, like during the rumors, like last week, Susan is walking around not looking really enthusiastic. She's just not happy. Usually in the hospitality area, everyone's having a good time, but the boss isn't looking happy, like something's going on. And, whatever's going on at the club today is something that makes everyone feel better about the club. It makes everyone feel better about the direction we're going. And, it's the Europa League. We didn't do too well last season. This season, we're going to go top of the group, period. We have to. We're going to go top of the group. So, we don't have to be top 4 or top 6 in the league, in my opinion, if we can get this trophy. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think we can win the Europa League?
I don't see why not. A Premier League team's going to win it, right? Like Tottenham's coming up and who's going down, who knows? But a Premier League team's going to win it, not a Spanish side. Like, we can beat any Spanish side, I think. So,
yeah, Ryder's put a good comment. We needed that win. We need not just the win. I said from the beginning, the win was one thing, but the performance was another. If we just won a scrappy game where we're poor, we got lucky. When I'd be like, it's all the same, but we won. This show we're dominant. We're playing as a team. We're playing good football. We were in control. Played well defensively. Right. The only missing in defense was Sergio heading the ball into Ndidi's arm, which he couldn't help. That was just that happened. But
and Ndidi makes up for it by getting a goal. So
this this says to me, well, it says here, Chris Rogers hasn't got the dressing room. That performance showed after the Chelsea game that Brendan has not lost the dressing room. The players want to play for him. If the players didn't want to play for Brendan, they'd been a poor performance. They wouldn't have been put the effort in. Perez came on a million miles an hour. Inacho came on, sprints just straight to their goal, almost got a goal straight away. So,
they all want to play. Everybody, they're like, oh, he's playing. I want to play too. Can I get in, coach? Put me in, coach. He puts them in, and they're 100 miles an hour. I don't ever think that the locker room was close to being lost by Brendan. I think he commands the locker room. He doesn't yell. He gives players confidence. He plays players in the squad when none of the fans want the player to be in the squad. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That gives a player confidence. These players will run through a brick wall for this man, I think. And today showed it. Like you said, every time someone came on the field, they sprinted 100 miles an hour every time.
This guy says a football is equivalent to Colchester, but we lost to these guys.
We lost. We're playing we're playing Europa League, and we lost to them.
You can't you can't say we're playing like a team that's not very good. We can play bad. I don't agree with that comment personally. I think we played really well against a team that's beaten us before. Europe is Europe. It's like the FA Cup. You may play against a team in League Two and then beat you. Like we lost to Newport.
Right.
So, yes, they're not as big as the club as us. Yes, they've, it's not against a team that beat Spurs who've got 11,000 people in their town. But, we put in a good performance. We controlled the whole game. We didn't apart from that 10-minute spell, we were in control, scoring brilliant goals. So, yeah, I thought we're really good. Yeah, we need to
comment.
Before we finish the show, what are your thoughts for the Watford game? What do you think we need to do to keep some momentum going?
Well, Watford is coming to town. Is it our third home game in a row or our second home game in a row? Do we play 2 or 3? I don't know. But we're at home, comfortable. All the players are going to sleep in their bed tonight. They don't have to get on a bus. They don't have to get on a train, a plane, things like that. Everyone settled down. Madison can go home to his baby and his baby's mom. That stuff matters to players. That stuff really does matter when it comes Sunday and Saturday. And Claudio's coming. The stadium's going to be, it's going to be an atmosphere. It's going to be an exciting atmosphere. Claudio's coming back. Watford's on a roll right now because that's what Claudio does when he comes to a club. And yikes, they have some good players. We played good today. I don't know what the lineup's going to look like. We're in Europe, so we have to rotate players. That's something that people have been complaining about is the in and out, the players that are in the squad, the players that are out of the squad. Why can't this player get a start?
We need to rotate. We have to. We have to
rotate. This is what we complained about last season and the season before. Why we didn't finish 4th.
Because we didn't rotate. Well, it's not like we didn't. We couldn't rotate players.
We didn't rotate them, and therefore they got hamstrings and they got knees, overexertion injuries, and then we couldn't rotate them, and we still were up there. So that's why I back the manager. That's why I back the manager, because of the way he managed injuries, the squad, and the club. We're in Europe, guys. We're in Europe. We're top of the group. One more game. We're in the knockout stages, and we have a good chance of winning this competition. Especially now that we're on a roll and guys are going to come back. Like we're judging our form on October and November when we know we have a slew of injuries, but now we're into the knockout stages, which happen in February and March and April, where we're going to have all our.
Yeah, we need to draw to Napoli.
I'm calling it already, man.
Okay, you can call it now. You can call it now.
Lose to Napoli.
I want to confirm to everyone that we're not in the knockouts as Europa League yet. We have to at least draw against Napoli to confirm
we were up 2-0 on them last time. They have good players. Osimhen, Chucky Lozano. Like, they're good. They're a good squad. But I think we can get them. I think we can get them. We have to get them because if we don't, then I don't know how I can do any more watch-alongs. I don't know. I don't know.
Because what about tonight is Rodgers out. People are shocked. Rodgers out. People have changed their minds because the players showed that the dressing room is not lost. He knows what he knows what he's doing, and here we are. Anyway, it's been a great game, Michael. Thank you very much for joining me in this adventure. It's been a great game, great watch, really fun, especially the first half with your celebration. It's been brilliant. But thanks for coming on, Michael. Hopefully, you'll join us soon for another watch along.
Yes, thank you. On the weekend, we got Watford. I don't know what time it is, but if you guys want me to do the watch along, I'll do it. Thanks, everyone, for coming on the watch along. Thanks for all your super chats, your super stickers, supporting the chat, supporting the channel, supporting the club. I love you guys. Peace.
Cheers, Michael. So, guys, that's it. The game has ended 3-1. We had to win this game when we did. We're now top of our group. We just have to draw, win the next game to come top. But thank you so much for all your comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. You guys have been brilliant. Thank you so much. And we'll see you for the Watford game. Thank you so much. See you later.
Thanks for watching Leicester Fan TV. Thanks to our sponsors, ADT Taxis, Everards, Pucka Pies, Pink Car Leasing, Leicester Riders, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Peter's Pizzeria, Hope Against Cancer, and Newbie & Co Estate Agents. Make sure to follow us on all of our social channels at Leicester Fan TV. Visit our website, leicesterfantv.com.